Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming.
All right, we're back. Unbelievable set of circumstances that just happened in this bar.
Some would say.
So, I mean, unbelievable to witness it. Some people like, I witnessed, like, the JFK assassination. I witnessed the first pornographic film in a movie theater.
Did you really?
Big moments. No, but big moments in America.
OJ.
Yeah, the actual murder. Live to tell the tale.
Allegedly.
But Danny Gillis just ate a three-way beef.
We attempted.
He
Attempted.
Yeah,
By this
he
time,
tried.
if you listen to the show, the reel's gonna be out. I'm gonna put it out on Monday with a fucking bullet. It was. I thought. I'll just say. I said this off air. I thought that you would like it. I thought that like you just thought you didn't like mayo, but like you were gonna try it. You're gonna like it because I think mayo is fucking spectacular.
I thought at the very least he was going to at least be able to eat the beef.
Yeah.
The fact that you spit it out and almost puked and
Yeah.
started crying.
Cried.
I cried.
Yeah.
But I said it to you guys off air as well, is that the flavor was not bad.
Yeah.
It's my mind that fucked me. And I am sorry. I gave it the college effort.
Yeah.
The bite was solid.
Big bite. Yeah, big bite.
And then what you can see, I'm known to call it pigeon cum. I was pigeon necking that thing out of there. I couldn't get it out quick
He
enough.
spit about fucking a tablespoon of Hellman's on my keys.
It was-
I was actually in the moment where I'm like, oh, he's gonna puke. So I'm like, go, leave. You don't have to stay. You have to stay. By the way, we have a esteemed guest, colleague of Matt Fitzmaurice's, owner and operator of North Shore Beefs, Andy Ferg, with us today.
Yes, the chief beef.
The chief beef, that's a fact. And that was a bet that was made earlier last year.
Yeah. Danny's
Dumb bet.
really good gambler.
Dumb bet.
Really smart
By the
gambler.
way, if you think about it, like just odds wise, it was like really bad bet because like they could have taken. So the bet was he thought they were going to take
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I believe he posted on like your regular Facebook.
No, I posted on yours.
Okay.
Because that's how confident I was.
Yeah, you were so confident they were going to take a wide receiver in a 3-quarterback draft with the third pick for a team that has no quarterback. Who's going to throw in the ball, Danny?
Well,
Joe Milton.
my thought process last year, because I didn't think the QB draft was really any good.
oh no,
I didn't.
you're a real prognosticator.
Well, here's my thing. I watch a lot of college, right? I didn't think North Carolina could produce a fucking decent quarterback.
That was the rub, and you never know, kind of.
So
Fairness.
I was like, there's no way Drake's gonna. And hey, this is a good wrong to have.
Right, it's a great run.
Great wrong.
So that being said, I said, let's just go out there, get a veteran quarterback, and then draft this year, grab somebody fairly decent.
Yeah.
Which actually now this
Yeah,
year
because
was
there was a lot of quarterbacks this year, right?
Yeah.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
No, it was bad year. It was bad
Oh,
year
really?
quarterbacks, Yeah.
It was.
I thought there were a couple good ones.
No, there's
no,
one.
it was like two.
Cam Ward's the only one that was
yeah.
decent. And, then
And he went number one.
Yes.
But his, like, Quinn Ewers was the number one recruit ever. And he fucking fell down to like the 6th to 7th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nothing happened.
Here's the thing, though. You bet one person against the entire fucking field with confidence that you had to eat something you will throw up.
That's what I was confident.
And I had no
Negative.
consequence.
Yeah, there was no
There's
negative.
nothing for me to lose.
Yeah. It was dumb.
If you were right,
It was dumb.
It was really dumb.
if I was right, I'm sorry, if you were right, I was wrong. If I'm right, you're eating the mayo beef.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you this right now. It made for unbelievable content, and that's what I really care about. I'm here for the content, you know what I mean? For you know what I mean?
the
We're here for the
content's all
fucking numbers.
matters.
You know?
I'm just a circus
I
animal.
thought it was I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I got a nice picture of you with mayo all over you.
I gave him my best
your
effort.
mouth.
By the way, thanks to Anthony's in Reading, which is actually Fitzy's home beefery, pretty much.
Yeah, yep.
Why didn't I
Great
drive
beefs.
here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like at your house before I came here.
Yeah.
I had to get my clubs anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. So real quick before we get to, we're going to talk about most hateable celebrities today, and we'll talk some beef stuff. But real quick, just some some spring cleaning, I guess as they would say. We got we played a golf tournament on Friday, boys, right?
Yep.
Excellent time. Us three and Bobby C.
Yep.
It was funny because we went into the bar and then one of the girls that I know was like, I just yelled, "It's the pull in the court, guys." I'm like, the funny thing is that people are excited to see us, but like everybody else that knows us really well wants us to leave.
Yeah.
Like Maggie's like, this guy's back again, like in the fucking house, like talking shit. Like, what the fuck?
One of the ladies doing registration was like, "Oh, hi, Brendan. Oh my God, it's all three."
Yeah, that was my friend Jill. She's the best.
Danny was like, "Calm down."
Yeah.
We don't get this enough. Relax.
All right, so I got a quick story I got to tell before we loop into this thing. You guys know this story. Ferg does not know it. Yeah. So Wednesday night. Sometimes guys like us, Ferg, we step out of bounds on a Wednesday night.
It'll happen.
Yeah. So I'm out here. I'm playing guitar and shit. And I'm like, and then I was drinking I had a water in a tumbler that didn't last. Let's just say it started becoming beers on the side of the tumbler, right? So now I'm
Water?
yeah, exactly. Try to hydrate. I was trying to do the right thing. You should know
There's
about.
water in beer.
Yeah, good point.
Most
I
of
found that point. So then I drank about like 4 IPAs, maybe a fifth, and so I left here at midnight. Go inside the house, and I'm like, all right. So I go to bed, and like we do, we answer the bell, right?
Yeah, of course.
So 5:45, set my alarm, get up, shower. See Maggie. I'm like, pretend that I didn't drink last night. I'm like, hey, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, get my coffee. I'll be right back. So I come back, and I sit out here, like, set my computer up, and the tumbler that I was drinking the water out of, there's a fucking plastic clown perched on the side of it, like this, looking at me. See that bag of clowns right there?
I do. I see
Okay.
that.
So staring at me, right? And I'm like, the fuck is this? Like,
It's a sign.
something weird. So I call everybody I think it could be, right? My buddy Josh. I call fucking my buddy Gentile. I'm like, I say, Josh, I'm like, listen, I know you like to fuck around with me. I'm like, if this is you, I just got to know because I'm about to put a fucking security system in this place. Because then I stop bugging out because I'm like, I always tell on the show how I tell Tommy to tell his friends that there's cameras out here, but there really aren't. You know what I mean? He lies to them. So I'm like, so what if some fucking, not a ton of people listen to this, but what if some psychopath listens to it, right? And is just like, fuck it, I'm going to fuck with this kid. You know what I mean? There's another kid that could be in the equation too, but I'm not going to bring his name up because I am afraid of him. So now I'm bugging out. So I call Maggie at lunch. I FaceTime. I'm like, look at this fucking thing. This is pretty fucked up. And she's like, it is fucked up. What the fuck is that? And I'm like, I don't know. It's fucking out here. She's like, I have to go. I'm like, well, I'm setting up a security system. She's like, you doing what? I'm like, yeah.
Going to buy
So
security.
now I'm fucking, because I talked to my Bob over my haircut. She's like, that's what get fucked up. Think about it. She's like, while you were sleeping, just 6-hour window, somebody walked into your garage. They put a fucking toy clown, didn't take anything. There was like blank checks out here. There's a fucking guitar on the wall. Don't ask why those things are just sitting out here and unlocked. So I'm bugging the fuck out, dude. I'm having a fucking plus I get the IPA hangover, which is like no other hangover. It's like the whiskey hangover. Maggie comes home, just announces. She's like, let me see this thing. So I bring her out there. She's like, it was me. I'm like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. She's like, she goes, I was gonna do it every day for a week and a half. She goes, I had put one already in your guitar case. She goes, but I could see the desperation in your eyes. I'm like, I'm not kidding. Like, if you were gonna do that, she goes, then when I knew you got the camera system, I was gonna get a clown outfit and I was gonna come out in the middle of the night. So it's I'm like,
great.
I would have come out here and took it a bat to your fucking head. Like,
fucking
like,
great.
yeah. So that's why, and I said I did a video on Crap Bear Mafia before I found out who it was. I'm like, if I find out who this is, I'm never friends with them again. And then I'm like, I'm stuck now.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It's also a great joke.
And it's an unbelievable joke.
Yeah.
Because she knows I'm afraid of clowns.
It's a real mind fuck.
Yeah, I was totally, dude. She totally fucking ruined me for a day, basically. It's
beautiful.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I gotta respect it.
Of course you do. You can't get mad at
But
that.
I did say to her, I'm like, listen, it's not gonna be today. It's not gonna be tomorrow. And it's not gonna be probably, I don't know, who knows? Maybe it'll be 63. It's coming back around.
Oh, yeah, it
Like,
does.
it always comes back around. You know what I
does.
mean? You only fuck with someone. That's the key to a happy marriage, though. Somebody I told her, that's why you married her. I'm like, well, I married her because of the sex, but I also married her because she has that sense of humor. You know what I mean? Lots of girls you can have sex with.
Yeah. Well, not us.
Not most, yeah, most chicks
girls
won't have
wouldn't
sex
have
with
sex
us.
with us.
That's a good point. Fair point.
It's a tough draft, and this room's a tough draft.
Yeah, it is.
Small Irish dicks, ugly.
Yeah, not great looking, huge heads,
Yeah.
except for Danny.
Decent size head.
Medium. Yeah, you got a tall forehead. Don't.
All right, so real quick, it's
It's all the way. It's not all the way down. I just leave it up
you
there
got a
like
tall.
that.
You got a tall head.
It's a
been
tall
about
head.
a year since you've been on.
Yeah. It was hot.
So I wanted to mention this because Fitzy's a moderator of the group.
Yes, he
So
is.
for everybody who doesn't know, if you don't know, obviously you're an idiot. The North Shore Beefs group, which we're all heavily involved with, we all post there. Ferg owns it. Fitzy's a mod. Danny's one of the most popular posters that's ever lived. He's an infrequent contributor now.
Yeah.
Maybe never contributes again.
Never. Might leave the group.
Swan song. Did
Might leave the earth.
It's a great page. It's a lot of shit talking. It's awesome. How do you vet a potential moderator?
We haven't added.
So a
one in
moderator
so long.
watches out for the page and like make sure that like this is fucked up. It has to come down. That type of thing, right?
I don't have a fucking clue how these people end up moderators. I have no clue how he became. I don't know how it ended.
I
happens.
think so. The way it worked with me was I joined the page. I started posting. I started talking to you guys and hanging out with. We ended up all hanging out eventually. You know what I mean? But then at one point you were like, I think we need Fitzy in this group chat. And you added me to the group chat. But that was before I even became an actual moderator. I had to, early on, I had to go through the North Shore Beef's page to do any moderating. So I would have to leave my own Facebook account, go to Ferg's North Shore Beef account, and I would do moderations through that. Kick people out, fucking ban people, those people for weeks. Like, fuck you.
So much fun.
Idiot.
Well, that's the best part is you can, when you
talk shit to someone,
you can,
and then once they start getting too out of hand, you just like mute.
and also,
so they can't talk shit, and then you can keep talking
It's like
shit
a
to them.
godlike power.
Oh yeah,
That's
when
nuts.
you remove a post or a comment or something, you're allowed to give feedback.
Yep.
So normally these admins will mods like, you actually said something offensive. We don't allow that type of talk. We write "fuck you," cunt, things like that. Fuck off, asshole. We hit them with a 30-day ban from the page and a fucking insult.
Yeah.
Which is the best.
Some of the mods are ruthless with it too. Yeah.
So
like Mark,
we-
Matt West is fucking
Oh,
ruthless.
Matt
Because
West
Matt
is
West,
I like the fact that you can. I forgot what I was totally going to say, but it's had something to do with the moderator. Sorry, I cut you off for nothing.
Matt West,
Mayo brain.
Matt West is
He's done.
Matt West is the best because he does it on purpose. He needles people.
Yeah.
Just picks at people, and then when they start coming back at him, he's just like, sleep.
Sorry, I'm an
72
admin
hours.
of this page.
Oh,
Fuck
what,
you.
this is what it was. When someone will like claim, well, you guys kicked me off for this, and it's just screenshots. Like, actually, this is what happened.
I can think of someone who has an issue with being kicked out of the page when you're proven very clearly he left the group, and I just won't let him back. Oh, sorry, cry me a fucking river, pussy.
So, anyways, we'll probably litigate that later. I'm Switzerland. I'll just say that. All right. So the page, real quick. So big. Like, was it 3 months ago that the Chronicle thing came out?
Yeah, that was what was that like?
No,
December?
December.
Yeah.
I was in Florida when it happened. That's how I know.
Yeah. I'm on record as being a Chronicle person, huge Chronicle
Well, you're
guy.
old.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ancient. That was a great thing, but I think it came with a lot of people joining the page, right? And they were like in awe of what was going on.
And they weren't ready.
They weren't ready.
A lot of people joined. A lot of people didn't stay.
Yeah. The Chronicle crowd was short-lived. They came and then they went.
It's kind of like, I think of the Beast page kind of like if it's like metal is not my real genre, but it's like a metal group. It's like you're either fucking in or you're out. You know what I mean? Like there's no in between really.
A lot of people use it as their own personal way to get their aggression out too.
Yeah.
They say things to strangers they would never say to someone in person. I'll give you an example of that. There's some douchebag in the group likes to comment on the group stuff, likes to trigger me, troll me on Instagram, Beef's page, my page, everything, comments on the podcast, runs his mouth. I saw him yesterday in person. I've known this kid since 6th grade.
Okay.
The first time in my life, I haven't seen this kid in years. I see him in person. He's like, oh, so happy to see him. Gives me a fucking hug. I go, you've been cunt of the week on my podcast, and you want a hug? Oh, fucking, I hugged him back. Yeah, not gonna assault the kid, but it's funny. Like this kid has something in his life that sucks.
Yeah,
and he chooses to take it out on people online, and in person he's a fucking bitch.
Dude, I don't know if you ever saw this. It was years ago, but it was like it was a Barstool thing, and they did like a thing where this guy was just an incredible troll, like on the Barstool page, and saying like wicked bad shit about chicks and all this stuff, and they fucking tracked him, and he's like a fucking teacher, like a gym teacher in Maine. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And like they went and interviewed him, like pretended it was like an interview about like teachers or something like that. They're like, so why are you just fucking commenting on? And the guy was like, looked like the most harmless fucking dude, and it's like, what makes somebody just be like such a cunt? Like, I'll come back with somebody online if they come for me, because that's all fair. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But like, it is so weird that it's like this is one sector of like the fucking population that's like, I gotta fucking try to talk some shit.
Well, I say it like this though, because I get hated on a lot by people, everybody in the world, the community hates me, and I don't hate anybody enough to care about them. But they come from me, and I can't throw a jab because I don't have all fucking day to jab everyone.
Yeah.
So I come with an overtop fucking right and bury someone. I find the worst thing I could talk to them about and ruin their life, and then they cry. Oh, you're so fucking mean. Well, yeah,
You started.
leave me alone.
You started.
I'm just existing in the world right now, and you came at me with bullshit. Yes, I made fun of your fucking family, your kids. I called you retarded. I don't care. You're a piece of shit. You don't matter. Now I'm gonna fucking ruin your life for 5 minutes, and I'm never gonna think about you again.
Well, that's how Danny made his MVP.
Yeah, that's how I made my bones. Yeah.
Shit
In the
on
group.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's how you gotta do it.
the comment section is like, that's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Because I'll never go with
You're all
someone's
crowd
kids.
work. You're all crowd work.
Which is funny because like when I'm on the stage, I have zero crowd. But that's my bread and butter. I won't make fun of kids, won't make fun of your wife. If you look like a fucking land gnome, though, forget it.
Which, by the way,
a lot of them do.
let's just be honest, 96%
Yeah,
of
we
the
have-
population.
So
is,
like I'll just start teeing off on how they look.
The
And
average Boston person's ugly as fuck. Then you add in North Shore, it's uglier. Then you add in a sandwich freak. We're a fucking bunch of mutants.
Yeah,
I think I told you this before, maybe just in conversation, but I have a brother that's 20 years older than me, and his wife is from California. So I was like, oh, how'd you guys meet? And he goes, oh, he was going to school out here, and we had a mutual friend, and she wanted to hook us up on a date. And she goes, oh, he's from Boston. She goes, and I didn't want to go on a date with him because I thought he looked like Larry Bird. And my brother just chimes in. He goes, yeah, the guy from French Lick, Indiana.
yeah.
She goes, but that's all I saw was Larry Bird. And I was like, that's not what people look like, right? That's Midwest trash.
that's handsome to me.
That's true. That's good looking.
That's handsome compared
that's
to us.
good looking Lynn right
Yeah.
there. That's a Lynn 10.
Yeah, but people lose their minds. Like I'll give you an example. We talked about this before, but you're here now, so it's definitely of note. We went over Christmas time area. Me, you, Fitzy, Al. Went to Mon, we skipped the line, and we sat in there, and then people came in. They were like a lot of people we know, and it was great to see them. And then like they were haters though, hardcore haters. People were fucking pissed. They had riot in the streets. You know what I mean?
There was comments and there was pictures taken of us.
Yeah.
Like pictures through the window.
Like paparazzi.
Yeah,
I love
paparazzi
it.
were like, look at fucking Ferg
You know
and his
what,
buddy
though?
skipping the line.
They wouldn't even
Bunch
know
of
about the
dickheads.
fucking place if it wasn't for the page.
You know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one dude. He was the first person in line
With his kid.
Brought his kid.
He was so
Yeah.
angry.
I ended up having to kick him out of the group.
Did you?
Really?
Yeah, he couldn't settle down. He couldn't stop attacking. Like aggressive
Really?
attacks. I'm like, buddy,
Wow.
I am not here for this.
Yeah.
I go, why are you here? To fuck with you. I said, well, then you're not here anymore. Sorry. You're not here anymore, buddy. Fuck you. You and your kid, you go fuck yourself.
Here's the thing, and this is the truth of it, is that the page has done, obviously, like probably in some ways by mistake, but perfectly done a ton for like those shops, right?
yeah.
Like it wasn't the original design. You weren't
No.
like, oh, I can't wait to build up these shops. It was like, I want to make a funny page with my buddies. You always
Yeah,
talk about it.
literally,
right?
yeah.
But like, for people like, especially yourself on the group, Fitzy, who does a ton of videos for the group, like it helps those places fucking bring
does.
people in. So are you gonna give a little bit of extra fucking service maybe to the person who's out there promoting your business basically for free, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you are. And you know what? When you're in line, when you're 22 years old at a bar, and three hot girls get in front of you at the rack and they go in, now I'm showing my age. That's an old bar.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, that's the way the fucking world works, buddy.
Yep.
Like, I hate to break it to you. That's the
Sure
way it
does.
works. And Fitzy just happens to be that hot girl.
Yeah.
You know?
No, there's a handful of us chicks that can get, like Anthony's would not randomly donate to some schmuck who asked for 4 free beefs today.
Sure.
Couldn't have done it faster for me.
Yeah.
Because he also knew we were coming on here.
Yeah.
He knows you guys. Your stickers on the fucking window.
stickers on there, yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, he's no problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've done, again, indirectly, more for these shops than anyone ever has.
Sure, yeah.
And they're all the good ones are all busier than ever because of the page.
Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
Because
So
people
it's-
make it a point. Like, I remember we were at, me, you, and Matt West, I think maybe Petros or somebody else was at Treehouse one day. This was like a year and a half ago. And we walk in, we all just meet up, have a beer. And, McGrath. And, yeah, talk about a fucking murderer's row of ugly people. And then all of a sudden, these guys are like, these guys in the corner like recognize Fitzy, and they're like, "Can you take a picture of us?" They came up, they were barbecue guys,
Oh,
like
they're from
competition
down
barbecue
south.
guys.
Remember those guys?
Yeah,
They
those
did
guys
that
are
huge
sick,
like tour.
Yep.
They were like, "Holy fuck, there's Fitzy in the wild!" Like
Fitzy in the
Jesus
mountain.
Christ. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's done a lot for those obviously those places. And why wouldn't you get to skip a line every once in a while? You know what I mean?
People just want to bitch about everything. Leave me alone.
By the way, the guy probably only knew about it because of the page.
Yeah, that's what Danny was saying. Yeah. No one. Modern Butcher was this hole in the wall in Newburyport that had a following, but they didn't have this following.
Yeah.
No.
And obviously, the quality of their sandwich and the quality of the people and what they post.
Not even just the roast beef
Yeah,
sandwich.
everything there.
Everything.
Oh, everything.
They don't.
Yeah.
But still, like the best was though when it was in Newburyport, the line would go down the road and there was a driveway to get out back. And in order to get your line cutting, you had to drive through the line. So we had to make people move out of the way, like parting of the Red Sea.
Yeah.
And here's my big dumb head, which is recognizable, in my stupid big truck. All right, guys, spread out, back away. I'm getting my backdoor beef. I'm not paying for it. I'm not waiting.
Moses.
Fuck you all. Yeah, exactly. So I'd cruise out back. I'd walk up the back stairs. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Warren. Thank you. Back out. Move, please. The other way. I'm going to take my free beef that I got in 10 seconds and go by the water and have myself a nice lunch. Yeah. And have a beer. And I did it like 4 or 5 times. They fucking hated me for, oh my God.
There was a day. So usually if I do that, I call Lisa like a day or two before to give her a heads up.
Oh, yeah,
To
yeah, of
say,
course, yeah.
Is it cool if I do this, right? But there was one day that it was like spur of the moment, me and Bob C. I feel like we went somewhere and then we were like, fuck it, let's just go to Modern, right? So I'm texting Lisa, but they're busy as
Yeah, of
fuck
course,
on
they
that
have
day.
no
So,
phones
you know what I
being
mean?
answered.
So nothing's being answered. So I'm standing in line. It's the first time I was standing in line at Modern. And this was in Newburyport, so the same driveway. So I'm standing in line, and all of a sudden she texts me, and there's people already behind me. And I was like, hey, do you mind? Can you hold my spot? And they're like, yeah, we'll hold your spot. That's fine. I was like, I might not be back, but I might be back, blah, blah, blah. So I go down the driveway, I grab my beefs, and then I walk by them with my brown bag full of beefs. And I'm like, I'm all set, thank you. And I fucking walk out.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck just happened?
You know what one of the greatest flexes I ever did at Modern is, remember, you know that chick,
This Newburyport or Dallas?
Newburyport?
Yeah.
The chick that she can fit, she has the largest
Yes.
mouth.
Oh, yeah,
The
Sam
largest,
Ramsdell.
Sam's down, largest mouth in the world. And I like to hit up these people with huge followings and try and, because my follow on Instagram is big enough to be noticed. So I'm like, she's like, I'm in town. I want to try Modern Butcher. I'm like, okay, when? She was Sunday. I go, oh boy, they're not even there. They weren't open on Sundays back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are now.
Yeah.
They don't do beefs on Sundays. They're not open.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, see how much fucking influence we have right now. Lisa, this gape chick with 1 million followers wants to have a beef on Sunday. No problem. They went there, met us there, and they don't live anywhere near there. They're half hour
Wakefield, I
drive.
think,
Yeah,
right?
Wakefield. At least they were then.
Yeah.
And yeah, me and my wife and daughter and Sam and her fucking cuck husband. He's hilarious. We went there on a Sunday and she fucking necked
Oh,
a giant,
James.
Yeah. Did you see the recent one? He was using a fucking like
vibrator.
the vibrator on
I
his
saw
knee.
it, yeah.
Oh, it's like an automated fucking pussy eating thing. It's like a little suction cup with a tongue, and he's using it on his knee. I don't know. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? What planet are you guys on? But yeah, that was pretty sweet. And she's a wicked nice lady, and he's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got to say this too. So I talked about this on the show, I think a couple weeks ago, but my nephew, Ty, he's become a monster beef, like just connoisseur. So we took him to Bella's originally, and he just fell in love with beef. So now he follows the North Shore Beef's Instagram, follows our Instagram. And he's like, all he does is look for the videos of like Fitzy and Danny. And then like, so Nate, my brother-in-law, texted me the other day. He's like, hey, what about, I think Nixon Wakefield? I'm like, go to Anthony's in Reading.
Yeah.
Free ad, by the way, it was a fact. And so they went there and Ty did a video. I'll send it to you. Gave it I think 9.2. And he goes, then Nate texted me, he goes, I just watched the video with Danny. He got a junior. He goes, that shit's weak.
I love juniors.
I do too.
Juniors,
Dude, juniors now aren't juniors, though. It's
but
like,
you say it all the time, though. You
miss
bring back juniors.
I miss juniors.
we just had 3 juniors. We each had a
That
junior.
was not a junior.
That was not a junior.
That's a monster sandwich.
That is
for a
bigger
junior.
than a Land and Sea Super, and it ain't close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There needs to be an industry standard. They
Well,
need
you
to
tried to
together.
get the lunchtime
Yeah,
beef
they
going,
did.
and that didn't really.
Nah, no one wanted it.
They were like, "We'll do it for a period of time," and then it kind of just fell off.
If you ask Bella's though, Harry will do it. He'll give you a smaller junior.
Yep.
He'll charge you the same price, but he'll give you a free drink. I think free chips and a drink.
Yeah.
It'll even out, so you get like a lunch special, but it's not on the menu.
Yeah.
You know what I thought was dynamite? I think Supreme did it. The little sliders.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
so good. Yeah.
Yep.
They've had like 4 owners since then.
But I mean,
changing
I
owners.
think it's a fucking great idea.
Yeah, it is. They don't need to keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like the beef costs more now than it ever did.
Yeah.
Stop raising prices. Make the sandwiches smaller.
Yeah.
It's like it's dumb.
Yeah.
And Ted Lundy must be losing money like crazy on beefs.
Did you see that mushroom beef that someone posted yesterday?
No, I don't think
Dude, someone was like, "Oh, it's Mario and Luigi are gonna be so big when they eat that fucking mushroom." Dude, it was like this tall, and it was like what was the one they were doing like
Nick
Haps? Not Haps.
Nicky's
Yeah.
yeah.
Up by Bella.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Blondies look like that. Like you
Yeah,
gotta
funny
smush
reel.
it down.
Just get fucking Mario getting bigger.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the page is unbelievable. One of my favorite things about the page too is like when somebody infrequently posts, but they were a big poster at one point, and then like they've like, I'm not gonna name any names. Their body's gotten worse over time.
Oh yeah, this is the
Yeah, and then all of a sudden people just in the comments like, "Wow, you look fucking awful." I'm like, that's like, hey, I'm gonna make a post again on Notion. He's like, "Dude, what happened to you?"
You know what though? They keep posting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, God.
People love attention. I mean,
One-
nobody loves it more than the four
I'm
of
not
us.
gonna name a name, but one person's tits are getting larger and larger
are.
every day.
I think
One of
that's.
the
I
best
think
sets
that
of
might have been
cans.
who he was talking
That's
about.
who you were talking about.
Yeah.
Tashi's the meanest person alive in the comments.
Oof.
So especially since she's pregnant, we know that.
Yeah.
So that's why she can't post because she can't have rare meat.
Yeah.
I think she's only had like one beef since she's been pregnant. She went to Bill and Bob's because they overcook it. And
Yeah.
She knows it. So literally. So like, it's funny. She's MVP and there's all these people going for it. I can't take it away from her. Fucking having a beef baby.
Yeah.
And
A legit. Is that the first beef baby?
first
Yes.
beef baby.
Yeah.
So this is a baby from a union created by the page.
this is 100%. They met because of the page.
Yep.
It's Tyler.
Yeah.
It's Tyler.
Yeah, he's a mod, right?
Yeah, he's a mod. He's been part of the group. Can I have one out of my cooler too? One of those Apple fucking things. But yeah, I'm trying to get him to name it James River. I want.
Oh my
them to
God,
name
Jimmy River.
Jimmy Riv. I need something group.
Jimmy's a
related.
great name.
Jimmy's a great
Anything
name.
that can end in a
No
Y
big
is a
deal.
great name.
Even
Danny boy.
Even River,
Danny, Maddie.
even River
Brandy.
James. Even River James is fucking sick.
Yeah.
River James
It's
would be sick.
literally in the lyric in your song.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
right.
I mean, I've written a tome to this fucking thing.
If I had another kid, I'd name it Mayo Bridge.
Mayo Bridges.
If I had another kid, I'm fucking dipping.
You're over.
Fucking becoming the biggest deadbeat ever.
How many kids do you have?
4.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Throw your phone in the fucking throw your
See
phone
you
in
later.
the trash and just go.
Disappearing. Moving to Iowa.
Lunatic.
By the way, I want to congratulate you on the one shirt that I need to get still available. Is I got to get the full bull shirt.
Oh yeah, I should have told me. I would have brought
I
it.
know. I forgot.
the other
Full
night.
bull was OG spot. The reason we have license plates in this garage is because of fucking full bull.
The trick is though, you steal the design of a place that doesn't exist anymore, so they can't sue you.
Exactly. That's smart. Yeah.
Although fucking Buzzies in Lynn,
Yeah.
those assholes. I was about to make an OG Buzzies shirt.
Yeah.
And then the new place Crazy Buzzies opens up and steals their logo. I was gonna steal their logo. Fucking assholes.
Dickheads.
He got.
Colette just texted me live on the show of a bottle of mayonnaise squirting out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice girl she is.
Yeah, that's kind of her.
Another great beefer. Who are the top contributors right now to the page, do you think? You know the numbers.
Davis.
RT Davis.
RT Davis.
100%. He's
He looks exactly like Kevin Spacey. I'm sorry.
I hope he doesn't do the same activity as Kevin Spacey.
He cracks me up because he'll go to Modern. He goes to Modern almost every
Every
week,
Saturday,
right?
yeah.
He'll set his beef down. He's on video, and then he has a quarter zip.
Yeah.
He pulls down his quarter zip, right? And he's got another fucking quarter zip underneath it, dude.
How's that even possible?
I go,
Quarter
two
zips.
quarter zips is a wild fucking move, right? So
He doubles it, yeah.
I try not to be mean on the page. I
Yeah.
try to take little jabs that are
Yeah.
funny, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, to make people laugh. Like RT Davis loved that. He
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah,
fucking
yeah, he's-
hilarious, you know? But yeah, 2 quarter zips, that's nuts.
It's really it's
a wild
psycho
move.
behavior.
That's an insane move.
Yeah.
And sometimes he wears a hooded sweatshirt with the quarter zip under it. You can see the zipper poking out. I'm like,
Who's the guy? I had his name. I think I did a craft beer video about him, or maybe I said it on here. I can't remember. Oh no, I did it in my Bella's review. The kid who like ran the race recently.
Oh,
He like seems like he's like a fucking professor at a college.
Chris Miller.
Oh yeah, Chris Miller, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Chris Miller.
Funny bastard.
Chris Miller's very funny.
Chris Miller.
Wicked Dry.
Yes.
He's like the
hilarious,
Stephen
though.
Wright of the page.
Yeah, he is.
And like, I'm like, this guy just seems like he should be like coaching track, like UVM or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
He did the roast.
Yes.
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
was
he
the,
did?
fir-
He
that was
did?
the first time
Yeah,
he was
he-
ever on stage.
Yeah, he did the roast we did, which we're doing again at some point. That we
Yeah, we got to talk today.
had Fester and Danny and
yep.
then Chris Miller reached out like, I want to do it. I'm like, Yeah, you're on the squad.
Yeah.
We don't need to vet you. If you want to do it, make fun of people, go ahead. Do it.
Yeah. That worked out, right?
Yeah.
It was
good. That was
fucking
good.
so fun, dude.
And Danny got paired against a legit funny guy.
Yeah.
And there was a really good back and forth, and Danny won.
Yeah.
The last were clear, higher on Danny's, but there's still a battle. They put Festa against someone who's not prepared for Festa.
But before you go any further, that dude was a fucking riot.
Yes, he was.
He was very funny.
He was, but he didn't have the stamina.
But Festa is just
Dude,
he's-
his mind moves at like
Yeah,
fucking
he's-
170 miles an hour.
He's rapid
this dude
fire.
had like 10 jokes written down. Festa didn't leave his hands out of his pockets.
Nope.
Like, they was just all right off the rip.
He says to me, he goes, who am I going against? And I point to the guy. He goes, holy shit. And he could just see the wheels spinning. 'Cause the guy looked like a fat dude with AIDS and
Yeah.
or cancer, or he looked like he was dying. And Festa's a disaster to look at. I mean, he's a 400-pounder.
Yeah.
But
He's
still.
Kingpin from
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he is something different. He's, fucking King Kong Bundy, Kingpin. You name him a fat, bald guy, he's him. But he fucking annihilated this dude. The guy ended up quitting. It's like, I'm done. I have nothing left.
Mercy?
Yeah.
Festa calls himself the Colossus of Goat. Like he's out of his mind. It's,
Yeah,
oh my
Festa
God.
literally looks like Uncle Fester.
But yes,
that's what he looks like.
His name is not Festa.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
because he's Uncle Fester. But
Be awesome if it was.
I literally thought that was his last name.
I don't even know his fucking last name.
Isn't he a Baba?
Yeah, I don't even. He's a fucking cartoon character.
He is a
He is
cartoon
like a
guy.
cartoon
And
character.
the fact that he's my barber and he's a shaved head and he's sweating everywhere, he's a damn good barber.
Does he do stand up?
No, he's never done it for real. But
Yeah,
here's what's
yeah.
funny. He's part of the Be a Man crew.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
He helps them produce the things. He's by far the funniest one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even close. When I did the show that you were on, the beefs,
Yeah.
chugging, whatever, with Ronnie Deutsch, he was backstage. I was laughing harder backstage with him and the two models they hire than anything I've ever been around.
Yeah.
Like, how is this guy not on fucking stage?
I know.
And you got Carlo, who's Be a Man's brother,
Yeah.
who's fine,
Yeah.
out there for half an hour doing these things. I'm like, why wouldn't you give a microphone to the funniest person in the fucking building?
Yeah.
And that's kind of my whole. That's always been my.
I feel like you could just do crowd work and it'd be fucking
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of like.
You'll be a great host.
If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Yeah.
If you're the funniest person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Be around people that are better than you, or at least on your level.
Yeah.
They're gonna
And don't-
push you.
and don't be jealous of them
Yep.
if they're funnier than you. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
listen, we put Fester every time we do a live show. I know the highlight of that show is him.
Yeah,
I
but
know
it's
he's
good.
the best 10 minutes of the show, and I'm like, I think I'm funny. I know he's fucking way funnier than me, and I
Yeah.
love having him on.
When he's been at the cabaret with you guys, he's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
Every single time,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this guy's
And you
fucking.
you can't have him on for an hour. He's 10 minutes. He's 5 minutes. He's a quick hit.
Yeah.
But it's the funniest part of the show. And this past one we did, I had to leave. I couldn't be on mic anymore. I was laughing so hard. And it wasn't a joke. I wasn't doing it for. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm over there. I'm over there now because I can't stop laughing because he's just annihilating everybody that he talks to.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's unbelievable.
called someone a Jew from Salisbury. I don't even know what it fucking means. I just want a Jew from Salisbury made me laugh so hard.
So already the golf tournament's already over, but you got to do it again this year, right?
Golf tournament is October 8th.
October 8th? Awesome.
October 8th, yeah.
It'll be sold out before you get a chance to get
Yeah,
in.
it's sold out before we
Kind of
got
like
to
the Pulling the Cord one.
It's done. It's beyond over.
Yeah.
It's funny though, like the first year I did it, it legit sold out in minutes. Now I do it. I release it in waves, so the right people get in. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't want randoms.
Yeah.
But now it's sold out before I even consider announcing it. Are you vaping?
Yeah. I like nicotine. I got a Zyn in too
You
while I'm
didn't know
doing it.
Do you put Zins in your foreskin?
No. I don't have foreskin.
I saw a meme or
What
a
a
reel.
wild
do that?
thing to say.
I saw a
No,
guy.
some baseball pitcher.
Yes. College
Puts it in his
pitcher, right?
foreskin?
Yeah.
Oh, is he pro?
Pro. He's a closer, I think.
He said while I'm pitching, I put it in my foreskin.
Does that
Is it
work?
like-
That's a wicked lower decker.
Yeah, but isn't the fucking
don't
idea
know.
like
I don't
you
know.
get it like the way it gets into your system?
Moisture?
Like if I put a Zyn on my arm, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I think the foreskin's a different situation.
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Never
know.
had
Slow,
it.
slow release.
Never had
Does
any.
anybody have a foreskin?
I was about to say, who the fuck still has the blanket?
European people.
Yeah. I remember a buddy of mine had it in college, and this girl was like, I'd never seen one before. He's like, do you want me to just pull my dick out? She's like, yeah. And he's like, there it is. He's like, I know it's not impressive, but that's
Yeah,
what
no,
it
it's
looks like.
awful looking. I can't even watch porn with a fucking foreskin. Yeah. Takes me out of it completely. You gotta peel it back. Fuck that.
Who wants to do that? You know what I mean? Yeah, we got our golf tournaments coming up in a couple weeks. You're gonna be away. It's Memorial Day
I
weekend.
am, yeah. That's the thing is you guys do it on a real holiday weekend. I do a
That's
fake
the-
holiday
yeah,
weekend.
that's because they give us that's the date they give us. And it's gonna be great. I'll tell you quick because you'll appreciate this because to deal with the money aspect of it's a fucking huge pain in the ass.
It's a nightmare.
You know. So yesterday Friday, sorry, we were at a golf tournament, 3 of us, and Bob C. And so they went up $10 a person this year, right?
Okay.
Seems egregious. 5 seemed like it might be in the middle.
Tariffs.
So yeah, exactly. So our guy Sean, who helps us run it, he's the best. He called them. They're like, we can give you 3 off. So I'm like, all right, so break even on the golf maybe, and then whatever we sell for signs, we'll get to CF. So the guy's like, oh, I want to see you. He's like, I'm like, yeah, we have the pull in the cork tournament. He's like, come in there, we'll talk business. He's like, he's French.
Oh, good.
Xavier. And he's like, we were thinking about top dressing that week. We were gonna do it this week, punch the greens and everything. He's like, is that okay? And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, just don't say anything. See what he says next. And he's like, we'll give you 5 extra off a person. I'm like,
Done.
fuck it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I mean, you can blow up the 3rd green. I don't give a fuck.
What course do you guys do it at?
Mount Hood.
Mount Hood, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 18.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna punch the greens. Like I give a fuck.
I mean, it's Mount Hood anyways.
It's not going to hurt us.
so
that's where
fucking-
we were on Friday.
Okay.
It's a great course.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's way too hard for me.
Is it
For
really?
sure.
I'm fucking
hot.
terrible.
Yeah, we're
me,
not good.
me and Danny are bad.
Not good.
Oh.
You guys
Brendan-
started getting good at the end.
Brendan, well,
Buddy.
it's because this was my first time swinging a club this season.
Second
Yeah.
time for me.
Brendan's good.
Brendan's good.
I'm not good.
You carried us.
Okay.
Yep.
Bob
It's all
C,
comparative.
What are you shooting? 40s?
Yeah, something like that.
40s for 9?
Yeah, for 9. Yeah.
Bob C is good. Bob C has taken less. Bob C's all in on golf.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he's obsessed with it.
He's gotten
Does he
way
get
better.
full-size clubs or?
He's child's
Fisher
clubs.
Price set.
Hold on. Tell the world what you do. You don't wear socks or fucking
I
sneakers.
golf barefoot.
That's fucking
That's
psychotic.
insane.
I'm barefoot right now. Fuck, I
It's
don't
like
wear shoes.
John Daly.
I'll tell you what happened. Is I almost fell when I was wearing regular sneakers, and I didn't have golf spikes.
You are not an exciting white. You have no balance?
No, I fucking swing too hard.
Oh, that would do
I
it.
swing way too hard. My shoes were fucking. So I ended up taking my shoes off and said, "Fuck it, I like this." And I didn't do it for attention, but
kink.
it gets me a lot of attention. People are like, "You're gonna get foot cancer." I'm like,
From what?
What? How?
"From
What?
the pesticides."
Yeah.
You're
Dude,
a
I remember
fucking
going.
idiot.
I remember when I used to smoke cigarettes. Speaking of nicotine, and I had I was smoking a cigarette on the course, and one of my buddy's brothers was playing with us. He's kind of a fucking drip, and I like would smoke a cigarette, put it down, and then hit the ball.
Yep.
And he's like, "Dude, that's awful for you. The pesticides." I'm like, "Buddy, if you knew the shit I put in my fucking
know.
body, like,
Also, it's a
come
cigarette.
on."
What,
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
cigarettes are?
It's
in
the whole
general?
fucking point.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You saw me put my cigar down
Yeah, I
a
do it
million
all the time.
times in the
Doesn't
grass.
matter.
I don't give a
Doesn't
fuck.
fuck.
So it's funny though, because Danny doesn't give a fuck. As bad as Danny is at golf, he's still shitting on me that I don't have a iron lower than a 6. He's like, dude, you're playing golf. You don't have an iron lower than
Why
a
don't you
6.
get a 5-iron or 4-iron? Man?
I'm cheap. I bought the cheapest long set of clubs I could find.
Oh, long. That's true, Mr. Tall. over
Large, and in charge.
there. You guys think he's 9 feet tall? You know that?
No,
He's
but-
tall, but he's not.
6'3".
6'3"
Taller
and
than
3/4.
us.
It's
Yeah,
a
but I'm just saying, like extra long clubs, extra long shirts.
By the way, big moment today. I realized I'm 5'11" in shoes. That's sick.
Yeah.
Everybody from the Crappy Mafia page, whenever we go to an event, is like Charlie Chugs was so pissed when he met me. He was like, dude.
that's a little dude.
He's like, I'm like, hey, dude, I've been dying to meet you. He's like, dude.
It's like,
He's
why,
like-
why are you that big?
Yeah, he's like, I thought you were
thought
like
you were
my
my
size.
size.
I'm like, dude, you're the size of a fucking mouse.
Hobbit.
My whole
He's a
family,
hobbit.
my whole mother's side of the family, which we did an event for Friday. They're all really small. The woman that we did the event for at her peak was 4'9". She's down to like 4'5" now because she's
shit.
Yeah, she's little. But like, I'm in this room full of fucking midgets.
Yeah.
And I addressed it during my roast. I roasted the room. You know, all right. You know how roasts work on like Comedy Central or the Brady roast?
Yeah.
You have the person you roast and you have the dais to make fun of them too. I'm a huge fan of them. I watched a million of them. So I went and I wrote up a whole thing. I have my cousins getting hit, my aunts are getting fucking whacked, all my family's getting whacked, and I'm gonna make fun of the woman who's dying, because she is, a little bit. It's a couple of little short jokes to her. I go first. Crush. Pete, my brother left the room. He was so offended by my jokes. He was so mad at me at the leave. My aunt's yelling from the back, "That's not what happened!" Then it comes time for someone else to roast. No one else roasts. They all do sentimental stories.
No.
The paper said roast. Not one other person was me.
You just look like an asshole.
And half the room doesn't know me because it's my Aunt Peggy has a
Other
whole
side of
other
the family.
like, whole other family. Like she had her best friend that she used to live with adopts children and
Yeah.
fosters children. She's one of those saints that does that, like her job. She keeps taking more kids in. So you know the kids that were from So You Think You Can Dance that were from around here. Remember that we had like a dance studio that made it on that Fox show? Those kids are part of that group. Okay. So a bunch of people I don't know that have some sort of fame are over here on the left side. My family hates me. They don't understand what the fuck's going on. And I'm just over there going, my brother's retarded. Peggy's a fucking midget. You're all fucking mutants. Hitting everybody.
And I'm just going like this. And like, whoa.
Imagine the phone calls the next day. Your nephew Andy is
That
such
Andrew
a rude
is-
guy.
yeah.
But I don't know how you guys like him.
Listen, I was happy.
Well, I mean, listen, it makes for a great story.
I made people. I ruined marriages. One of my cousins told me he has the most sexual partners of any male in our family. Make sure I mention that if I'm gonna make fun of him. Okay, that just became my jokes because she's 5'5". I asked about Make-A-Wish. Was it a Make-A-Wish? Did they lose a bet? Was it a novelty for them? I fucked a midget, and it's just like
Next person's like, when I was down and out, she had time for me. She's crying.
She's taking me
It's
to
all
McDonald's
sentimental.
when I was a kid. She's to babysit me. She's so nice. No, not Andy.
Yeah.
Fuck you all. You're all gonna fucking.
Is that a good segue into measuring Danny?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's
So
what
here's
I'm
the
talking
deal.
about.
So we got a measure tape. Danny, this is Danny's day of reckoning. It's not
It's
a
a day
day.
of reckoning.
It's like going to school on the first day. It's like when it's over.
This
it's gonna
wouldn't be such a big deal if he didn't make it such a big deal.
I did not make it a big deal.
Oh,
You made it a big deal at the cabaret because the stripper was 9 feet tall.
You told me you were
Hold on,
6 feet
get up.
tall, and I said you're not 6 feet tall.
Yes, I am.
Take your shoes
I'm
off.
not taking the shoes
Take
off.
your fucking shoes
I'm
off.
not taking the shoes
Take
off.
your hat off. Take your fucking shoes off. We're going.
leak.
We're gonna go real accurate fucking height. I want accuracy.
Just add to it. I'm not taking them off.
All right, here we go. For those of you listening, Ferg is measuring Danny right now.
Take your shoes off.
No, what does it say?
It
6'5"?
says 6 foot exactly with fucking shoes on.
6 feet exactly with shoes on.
You're wearing fucking lifts. We can see your fucking
What lifts?
You have an ankle coming out. You got 2-inch fucking heels on. I can fucking see it.
6 feet.
You're lifting.
He's
You're
6
lifting.
foot. He's 6'3".
You're lifting.
He's heightening. He's like Mickey.
He's hiding. He's Mickey. He's Mickey
Mickey.
us. Fucking heightening. What a fraud.
Yeah, Mickey.
Fucking 6 feet with shoes on. Put that in your fucking resume. 6 feet.
So
with
you're a
shoes.
huge Seinfeld guy, just like me.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm trying to get Danny. Danny gave it a shot.
No. I hated it to begin with.
It's the best. You gotta
I'm
just
I'm
look
back
past
on.
Jerry.
Jerry sucks.
Yeah, just look past him. It's not about Jerry.
Jerry
Jerry's the
sucks.
Brendan. He's the host.
Was it 6 feet with
Shoes on.
He claims that it was just 6 feet with shoes on.
Did you see it, Fitz?
Yeah, 72.
I could have lied easily. I just chose not to. I'm an honest person. But he's 6 feet with shoes on. Right in the fucking resume.
Was.
Congrats.
You know, I was just thinking, I'm like, if the Lord loves Danny, I fucked something up when I hit the thing, so it didn't record the video. There's no actual proof. We'll find out. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was surprised. I thought I was 5'10". I'm 5'11" in shoes.
I don't know what this with shoes shit is. You're not that.
No, I told you I'm 5'10".
Because
right?
most people don't walk around barefoot on golf courses. You fucking
How tall you
Neanderthal.
are as a person. As a human fucking person.
Do you like
That's how tall-
lotion up your feet? Do you put something?
My
like-
feet are fucking gross.
Yeah, we know.
I know. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Finger toes, kid.
I know what's going on everywhere. My mirror works. Unlike yours.
Yeah.
You have this fantasy. You're 6 feet tall and good looking. I know what's going on here. I'm fat. I'm ugly. And I'm fucking
Well,
tall.
I
and I'm
will
doing
say
it.
this, in Danny's defense, one of my sister's friends did see him at some Malton Catholic game. Was like, is that the guy your brother does the podcast with? She's like, yeah. She's like, he's hot.
Oh,
Quote
good for you.
unquote.
Good for
Yeah.
Still won't tell me who it is, by the
This
way.
lady looked like, no, I have no idea what she looked like.
you. Listen,
I have no idea who it was.
you know what? When I do real well is with the gay men.
If you get a compliment from a gay guy, you're doing all right.
I went to Twisted Fate on Thursday to pick up a raffle prize he donated for the benefit we did, and it was Pride Night, Danvers Pride Night. Ooh, boy, was I popular! Holy, I'm with my wife, and like people would like down to fuck. I can get a hot gay dude tomorrow.
Are you? Well, Fitzy's considered a bear, right?
I'm an otter.
What are you?
I'm an otter.
What's an
according to them.
otter?
It's like a bear.
You
but
have a
not-
lot of knowledge about this.
Oh,
What is happening?
I could write a fucking book about gay people.
What are the different like
Do
types?
vacation with gays.
Yes,
right?
I went to Ireland with a gay dude, and we went to gay bars. It's hilarious.
Gay bars are all right.
Listen.
Have you been to a gay bar?
One.
I've been
It
to
wasn't
two-
on purpose, so I didn't know.
I've been to two in Ireland.
Well, it wasn't a gay bar. It was gay night, and I didn't know.
I was at a gay bar 3 weeks ago. Someone tricked us on Jack McNamara's bachelor party. He's marrying Allie. Okay. There's a bar next to the restaurant we had dinner at called the Alley Bar. I said, Jack, let's go to the Alley Bar and take a picture. Allie will love it.
Yeah,
Great. The Alley Bar in Boston's a fucking gay bar. I didn't know that. The person who told us to go there did. And then watched us walk in and walked away. I got them. Yeah, joke was on him. We went in and had beer.
Yeah.
He texted the group. What are you guys doing in the fucking gay bar? Ha ha ha. I go, I'm drinking a beer.
Yes,
It's only $5 in here.
Big deal.
Fucking $5 Bud Lights in the gay bar. Let's go.
Went
I've been to
to,
one down in P-Town where they do the karaoke.
Must
It's
have been the fucking bell of the ball.
Dude, no joke. It was during Big Bear weekend. Oh my God. I swear to God. So I think I've told this story before where I walked into a big Portuguese community down there.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
it's a fishermen and
Yeah.
everything like. So they have this Portuguese bakery and they got these little cod balls. They're fucking delicious. It's like
like a fried
basically
fish ball, like they have at Woodbridge,
crab
probably.
cakes, but
Yeah.
cod, you know? So I go in there and I grab like half a dozen of those, crush them. I'm walking by. I walk by this table.
Crush 'em.
My wife's like 3 people behind me because all the guys walk in, the girls are back there.
As it should be.
She hears the table say, "Oh my, that's a big bear."
No, according to lore, as I've asked, a bear is hairy, an otter is not.
Okay.
And I am not a hairy person.
Okay, I got
so
you.
I'm big and burly, but I'm also not hairy.
You can't grow a beard.
That comes in shitty.
Yeah.
It's like gaps, like here doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I don't like the feeling of having a beard. Like it grows in okay, but I just don't like. It's better than his, but it grows in okay.
Fucking, you could never do this. Dominate you in the fucking beard game.
Well, yeah, that's.
All right, let's see you grow it in, and
That's
we'll see who's better.
embarrassing.
Just
At least get it shaped. What are you doing,
Dude.
You're looking like fucking like Teen Wolf.
You might be fucking. You're right. Getting right into my fucking crosshairs right
Listen,
now.
you looking like. Listen,
Your neck is
you're
disgusting.
vaping.
You make me want to throw
Just
up
let it
all
grow
over the
fucking
place.
beard.
No shit. At least I had the conscience to do it. You look like a fucking. You look like a pillow right now.
I am a fucking pillow. You're over there fucking wearing a soccer shirt,
Yeah.
vaping.
By the way, this wasn't planned.
Fucking 2 idiots in soccer shirts.
I couldn't name
vape-
one
a
fucking
50-year-old
Irish soccer player.
A 50-year-old dude fucking vaping is just
48, by
embarrassing.
the way. I just want to say that.
It's even worse.
48.
Oh, fucking vaping.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want
What
to
an
do.
absolute fucking
We're in my
zero
bar
move.
right here.
I
You
know,
look like a
it's
skinless, boneless thigh.
just- You just cried an hour ago.
Yeah, because
You cried. You're an adult man who cries over food.
You
Stay
like-
in your lane.
Purdue chicken fresh out the freezer.
Thank you. Delicious.
Skinless, boneless thigh.
Man, it's a good thing we all love each other so
I
much.
know.
Real quick though, I will say the one time I was ever in a gay night, I guess, at a bar, we went in after a show. It was the Tam. You know that place right now, the like the Wang Theater and shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, right? So we go there with my brother-in-law, and I'm like, and he's like, dude, I think it's a gay night in here, and I was like, oh yeah, it's all guys. He goes, yeah, and those 2 guys are making out. I'm like, yeah, there it is. There you go. All right, so we're gonna talk about most hateable celebrities. Tonight.
I mean, me.
Punchable.
Most punchable.
Hateable.
Punchable.
Yeah.
Punchable, hateable.
I mean, it's and you said preface this by saying, well, if it's a woman, I'll hit her.
Yeah.
If the woman that's on my list, I would love to fucking punch in the face.
I feel like
hate her.
that's coming back too.
What, hitting women?
Domestic disputes.
Yeah, listen. Trump's president. We can start hitting bitches again. You know.
All right, let's real quick. Let's do a couple ads.
Okay.
Let's get these out of the way. MisguidedSpirits.com. They get the booze. Ferg, you like rum?
I like everything.
Do you like white rum, the Caribbean rum?
I mean, I'm not racist toward rum.
Okay.
I'll do the brown ones too.
You do it all.
I'll do rum.
They get the Red Sky rum. Some of the best rum you can ever have. I think I gave you a bottle of the vodka last time.
Yeah, you
did,
did.
right?
Yeah,
yeah, it's good.
I've been enjoying that.
Crooked.
Their vodka's good.
Crooked vodka.
You know what? All
Crooked.
vodka's good. No. Good vodka's good. In all, but bad
Bad
vodka's
vodka's not.
Bad
disgusting.
vodka's
It's not.
bad.
It's like
Yeah.
there's like vodka. Good vodka's all on the same level.
Yeah.
Like I don't get when you're like, oh, I spent
Belvedere
$800 on-
Tito's?
Yeah, it's the same thing. But bad vodka's fucking
Bad vodka will
garbage.
put you into fucking
Oh.
actual traction. You know what
my
this
God.
isn't though? This is not bad vodka.
No.
No, it's good vodka.
It's the best. This guy spirits. We're gonna be giving away bottles at the golf tournament. So that's gonna be happening. Then we got American Benchcraft. Now's the time. By the way, they're running a Mother's Day sale.
Yep.
If you use the code CORK, you get 20% off. They got great women's belts. Maybe your wife likes to do stuff around the house. Like we said, women can be punched, so they can do stuff around the house too.
Yep.
Tool that's a
bags.
good ad for them. So yeah, you can get a tool bag. You can stick me in it with my vape.
I was gonna
You
say,
can do
I can-
everything. Yeah.
Wearing a soccer shirt and a bad beard.
I already stole it before you got it.
That's the move right there. That's the move. I feel like I wasn't paying attention. I was fucking.
Yeah, they're the best though. And then Father's Day's coming up, right? Like I said, get a ledger, get everything you can from them. They're the best. Danny, you want to do Bella's? Seems appropriate.
Bella's 1211 Osgood Street, North Andover. Listen, I just had a decent beef bite. I'm sure If it was mayo wanted from Harry's or Bella's, I would be able to swallow it down. Couldn't do it today. No offense, Anthony, couldn't do it. However, the mayo at Bella's, I'm heard, is fucking phenomenal.
Such good mayo.
BellasNA.com, the NA, as we know, it stands for North Andover, Not Narcotics Anonymous. Get in there. Madness Champions, 1211 Osgood Street.
By the way, I just got to make a comment on the little like back and forth we just had where we were just fucking screaming at each other, shitting down our throats, which is normal for us, right?
Yeah, of course.
You notice who was not involved and who never got accosted? Fitzy's like, dude, he never gets, nobody ever gives him any shit.
Well, there's also,
He just skates.
He's not always giving a shit either.
I don't come after people either, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
No, we hit each other because it's a back and forth. He's
Exactly.
Just, stay out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it would be so much worse, like if I hit you like that, but I was actually hot, that would be awful. You know what I mean? But I'm also a disgusting person.
Might be also hilarious.
Is there a hot guy in the group, by the way? Is there a good-looking guy in the group?
Billy Silvestri. Billy Fox.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably one of the better looking guys.
Oh, Chad Labrie, who doesn't post as much anymore as a smoke. That kid can get all the chicks. I tell you, I have trouble judging men based on their own looks. I try to judge them based on who they married, how they did.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But then I look at my wife and say, that can't work. I tricked her.
Yeah.
I tricked her 20-something years ago when she was drunk and she never left.
That's a great point. Yeah.
This episode was brought to you by Paws, bro.
Oh, speaking of sponsors, you know, so on the F Buddy show, I do fake sponsors a lot.
Yeah.
People believe they're real. I invented a company called Juchu.
Yeah.
Which is it's dick pills, kosher dick pills.
Just for Jewish people.
Yeah, for Jewish people. Jews and Gentiles alike can take them.
Yeah.
No pork products were used. I was at a party last night and the guy's like, "Wow, that Juchu sponsorship is pretty cool." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That's like a big company." I go, "It's fucking made up." Mike made a Photoshop.
That doesn't sound like the worst fucking idea.
No. And then last week I gave him a new. I was like, I gave him a new thing like Juzempic, their weight loss pill. I'm riding this wave forever. I'm gonna Juchu is gonna be the biggest thing in the world that it won't even exist.
Kanye's going to reach out to you.
He's on my list. Kanye West.
All right, Ferg, you can open it up because you are the guest.
Most hateable celebrities, most punchable celebrities. This is a personal choice.
Okay.
This person seems like he's actually a really nice guy.
Okay.
In real life, like there's celebrities that do bad things, but I personally hate this fucking person.
Okay, so you're saying this is somebody that normally you would think is a punchable
This
person.
person's never done anything wrong, as far as my opinion, except for one thing he did. He ruined basketball. That's LeBron James.
Well, I think that's a very viable pick.
Yeah, I know, but
think so, too.
there's no reason besides him flopping and the things he says. He's actually a great guy, a good father. He's got a small dick, which we can respect.
How small can a dick be when you're like 7 feet tall?
You've never seen it?
You've never seen it. But
No.
you're talking about when he like,
Yeah, he's got a
adjusted
tiny
shorts?
dick.
Is that true?
He's a baby dick, yeah.
Really? I've never seen it.
He
either.
modeled for the cover of Nirvana Nevermind. As an adult. Yeah, he's got a baby dick. Oh, yeah, it was hilarious. He fixed his shorts and you could clearly see his dick, and it was fucking, like, it looked like one of his fucked up toes. You just seen his feet? Awful.
I mean, I would agree with you. I hate LeBron. I've always hated him. My theory on LeBron is that he is obviously has an insane record, right? There was a critical moment when he beat the Celtics where I was like, if he doesn't win a championship this year, like, I think he's going to go down as the most talented person to never be good, really. It would be great. Like, I think he should actually have more championships than he does.
He should have way more, but he's not that guy. He's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that dog in him that Kobe
but
did.
his
or-
talent is above everybody else.
He's not hot. He's not a contender.
No.
Yeah.
When it starts not going his way, he cramps up. He fakes
Right.
injuries. He makes it look like there's some other reason why he's losing.
I agree with
If
you.
you're going to win a game and your choice is LeBron James or Kevin Garnett,
Yeah,
Kevin
taking
Garnett's the
Garnett.
easiest pick every time.
Yep.
But talent-wise, LeBron James is better than Kevin Garnett
Yeah.
ever hopes to be.
Yep.
Dude, my son, nothing my son likes to do than troll me more, like on like stuff like that, like Burt, Jordan, or LeBron or whatever. Comes in the other night, he goes, "You said Bo Jackson was awesome." He's like, "He never rushed for over 1,000 yards. He sucks." I'm like, I wish he'd break a bat over your fucking head right now. Like, just the pure ability to break a bat over your knee whenever you want is
Yeah.
insane.
He's the greatest athlete.
All-around athlete.
Athletically. Like,
Yes, I agree.
Not like best at anything. The man ran up a wall
Yep.
and came back down the other side like it was a fucking ramp. No, it was a
Yeah.
9-degree wall.
Yeah.
He breaks things. He's the strongest person. He fucking ruined, who's that?
Like Mexicans.
Brian Bosworth.
Brian Bosworth. That
he
fucking
dragged
asshole's
him.
career
Dragged
is
him.
ruined. One hit. Also, his prowess in Tecmo Bowl cannot go on.
it's-
It's the greatest thing. Just
maybe the
zigzagging.
best. Him and maybe like Blackhawks and NHL '95.
Oh, yeah.
With that dominant like in one
93
game.
guy myself.
'93 was it '93 that they were like Chelios and
Yeah, well, 93 I had the fighting.
okay
After
yeah.
93 the fighting went away, so the game kind of got shitty.
Was that in
It's in Swingers.
Swingers? Yeah. Make his head bleed.
Look at his legs kicking. All
All right, Fitzy, you're up.
I'm gonna go Will Smith.
Oh, great pick.
I know you want a reaction out of me, but I'm not going to do it.
I
Phenomenal pick.
fucking hate
One of the
him.
best actors to ever live.
I hate him.
He's a great actor.
On what planet is he a great actor?
Danny Adams top
I have-
5 actors.
You know
of all
where?
time.
Top
You know
five
where
actor of all
he
time.
peaked? He peaked at fucking Summertime with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
He did not
that
peak
was
there.
the best of Will Smith.
It's a great song.
Are you out of your
It
mind?
is an awesome song.
Yeah,
I can't listen to it anymore
Summertime.
because I hate him so much. But
Fresh Prince is the best sitcom ever.
Have you seen it?
Fresh Prince.
Well, you haven't seen Top Gun. You
best.
said so.
Oh, you want
I've
to say he's
seen-
the best actor?
I've
Watch
seen
the,
every episode of Fresh Prince.
Watch
Love
the
Fresh
scene
Prince.
when his dad leaves.
Yeah.
It's the worst
Yeah.
acting in the history of acting.
What?
It's fucking little quivering. Ooh,
You think my
Phil,
crying was
Uncle
better with the
Phil.
fucking mayo?
Yes, wait a minute.
was
Uncle
real.
Phil.
I'm
What
not
am I
gonna
do now, Uncle Phil?
Yeah, this isn't a draft. This is just we're going around talking about it, so I'll just gotta say it.
That was a bad pick. Bad
I'm gonna
pick.
say this. I actually
the
think
pick.
you got the wrong end of the stick there.
What do you mean?
I think you're looking for his wife as one of the worst
She's-
people. of all
She's
time.
You could
definitely
actually
terrible.
pick all four of them.
You can
Two
pick
kids
every one, dude.
Full Smith draft.
Charlton gets off scot free though.
Because Willow Smith is actually kind of normal.
Kind of
She's
talented.
Really talented. Her music's
What does she do? Is she a singer?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when she was young. She has more stuff.
No,
now.
there's a very good song with some other
Meet
kid.
me at our spot.
Yes, that one. That's a great
Phenomenal
song.
song.
Unbelievable song.
Willow Smith and featuring somebody else and Better Live.
Yes.
Just gonna say it out there.
So you went to the concert.
No, I heard the live version. Willow Smith concert. Yeah, me and my gang all
Having your bush light apples.
You, Dan Bob, that West.
That being
was
said,
it.
right? I feel like the slap was fake, staged. I don't think
wasn't.
it was real.
No.
I don't think it was real. You
Chris
can,
Rock did a whole bit on it at the end of his special.
Chris Rock's not accepting a slap. He's not one of them.
No.
you don't think so?
No.
Chris Rock doesn't.
I feel like that
Because I
was-
heard David Spade talking about it, and they were saying like it kind of fucked him up for a while.
Yeah,
It
he's
did.
Fucked
Like as
up
Chris Rock said, like when he was a
Yeah.
kid, he used to get the shit. Like he used to get fucking people used to tease him and shit.
Yep.
So like he was like he went back to like reverted back to being
Really?
like a fucking
I
little
thought
kid.
I could have sworn it was
His
fake.
his last special, I think, is
You don't want that type of fucking.
it's on
publicity.
Netflix or whatever.
Yeah.
The very last joke he does, he tees off on Will Smith, but
Yeah.
he's being serious, but it's funny moments type of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's fucking
And you can see it's hurting him too.
yeah,
He
for
doesn't-
sure.
doesn't like talking
Because
about it.
he doesn't want any issues with anybody.
No.
Well, I mean, to your point, he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the publicity.
Right.
You know what I
Rushmore
mean?
comedian.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe it was real. I don't
Yeah, he
know.
didn't need it. Yeah.
mean,
It just that makes it even
Oh.
worse that Will Smith sucks.
I gotta tell a quick story, real quick, and this is to do with the Beast page. So, and then Danny's up. Last year you had the Beast or Ferg Fest, sorry.
Yeah.
Because it has to be about you. I went and played, and so unbeknownst to me, I was away the whole weekend. I was at my my college reunion thing.
Yeah, you had a
And
bender weekend.
I was hurting, and my neighbor shows up, Ryan. He's like the best guy in the world, but he's got his wife and his two little girls with him. And I'm like, they're
Wrong-
not ready. For
wrong crowd.
They're not ready for this. This is like Laconia,
Kids are free.
and all of a sudden, like this sitting there watching, and then like Dan Bob gets up on, like with his jeans and like a
Thong?
G-string.
Oh, that's-
and I'm like, here we go.
Sorry, Rye.
Sorry, Ryan.
We just announced that we changed the name this year.
You watching
What is it?
The name has changed. It's going to be the artist formerly known as Ferg Fest. It's just going to be Bites and Brews because I want people to show up and not fucking think they're going to a party for me, like a birthday party for a retarded kid. Fucking Make-A-Wish party. My ego last year was at an all-time high. It was fucking peaking.
We're down now.
Oh, no, we're more realistic. We've settled down a little bit.
Who gives a fuck what it's named after?
Yeah, it
No,
doesn't
but
matter.
people are, random people who don't know me aren't going to come to Ferg Fest.
I know what you're saying. If you make it
gonna-
into a food fest or
It's
like
a
whatever,
yeah, I want to sell tickets and not lose money.
Yeah.
I would have broken even last year, except for the fucking Be a Man guy. He was too expensive and he was a waste of fucking money. Although he did the fun.
he just spent like a half hour talking to me and Kev Meyer about the Kirk Minahan show.
Yeah.
Like that was what he did basically while he was there.
Yeah, he fucking he did sign a trans woman's tits, though.
Boobs, yeah.
Yeah, which was nice of him.
It was
But
nice, yeah.
he wrote "Be a Man" because that was, and that woman has a penis because she technically wasn't.
I know exactly who the person
I don't
was,
know.
yeah.
I don't know how it works with terminology, but that
Yeah,
person
which was, yeah.
started as a man, is now
Yeah.
being a woman, and he told her to be a man on her giant fat fake tits. that she had added to her male
She's
body.
my size.
Yeah.
She was huge. Listen, she was a lot
You
of
remember?
woman.
Dude, she
She's
was huge.
She's a big
I think
lady.
everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Nightmares about this
I was those tits were legit. I was looking to find out if it was true. Put your pants down. If it's not true, I'm climbing. If it is true, I might still climb. So I did hear that she gets a lot of DMs and
Ooh, for people who saw her there.
no, just in general.
Yeah.
She gets unsolicited dick pics and she sends one back.
Just shame them.
Like, yeah, this is my dick. It's bigger than yours, you fucking loser. I have tits too.
Yikes.
That's awesome.
Yikes.
Yikes. All right, what do you got?
This guy looks like a blobfish. He's a politician.
me.
He's from Texas. It's Ted Cruz.
Oh, Ted Cruz is so hateable.
That guy was like Donald Trump's piece of shit, and then he's losing big time. He's like, I love Donald.
Well, also, Donald made fun of his wife and called her ugly, and then
And he did nothing
Donald
about
look,
it.
He's king cuck of all time.
Same with Jeb Bush, too. Like, he's just another
Well, that
cuck.
was the Shane Gillis
Marco
did that
Rubio.
on,
Yeah.
Beautiful Dogs.
All those guys.
Yeah, they were just, they all quivered in a quarter, and they were like, this is our God now.
He threw water on Marco Rubio, called him Little Marco, and now he's the head of fucking something. He's like the Secretary of State.
He's like, I'll give you a job. Ted Cruz's face bothers me to no end. I
He said
couldn't
he
give
was
a
like the
fuck.
count.
He grew a bad beard, too. Just
From
like
Sesame.
Brendan.
Yeah,
He grew a bad beard.
He had the worst fucking fashion agenda I've ever seen in my life. Like, when he's in regular clothes, it's fucking bad.
Okay.
Real bad. He's got like
khakis with a fat ass. That's the worst.
no, he was at like a basketball game or something. He had like a short sleeve collared shirt tucked in with like an American flag belt. And I was like, buddy, you look like you are going to meet up with a teenager.
Yeah, pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He brings Smirnoff Ices to meet children.
Why do you have this 12-pack?
Condoms.
Well,
Condoms and Smirnoff Ices. I was just coming to talk.
All right, so how big of celebrities do we have to go? Like our most hated celebrities? Like they could be like just people we all know, right?
Yeah, we have to recognize the name, I
I
guess.
think it's broad.
Andy Ferg.
Thank you.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm going Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh,
Listen,
that
this
was
is one
my
of the
next-
worst people that's ever lived.
Yep, I agree.
There's nothing. All right, here's the thing. I actually
I
respect.
used to think Ellen was hot.
Hot?
Whoa.
Yeah,
No,
beautiful
Dan,
eyes.
Dan, hold on with it.
nuts.
For,
Beautiful eyes.
She had a minute.
Beautiful eyes.
She had a
Dude,
minute.
that's
She had a minute.
crazy.
That is crazy.
She wasn't the worst in like the
Crazy.
90s.
You
Beautiful
guys
eyes.
aren't even gay. You're lesbians.
Yeah, you guys might be lesbians.
Listen, she pulled Portia fucking what's her name? She's
That
obviously
is
not
true.
your
That's a
boss.
good point.
Yeah, but still.
You choose how hot they are based on the spouse for the most part, and she pulled the smoke.
So here's my thing. I
Anne
actually.
Heche, too.
That's right.
I thought Anne Heche was pretty cute.
Yeah. Now some of the
Ellen,
she
on the
lost
other
her
hand-
mind. Didn't she drive her car into like a fucking?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, so here's my thing. There's people on my list as well who are like actual like bad, like, but she's a bad person that tries to sneak as like a good person.
Correct.
And
She has-
that's worse.
Yep.
Do you know what I
has
mean?
all those kids on her show and everything.
Yeah.
And she capitalizes off of that. And then everyone that works for her is like, she's evil.
I
She's
remember-
a miserable
dude.
person. She's evil. She's mean to people.
Yes.
She talks down to people. She thinks she's better than everyone that works for her. Yeah, she sucks. She was in my next pick.
I remember the moment that I knew she was wicked fucked up was when she went on this tirade on our show about. This is when it first started all coming out about her dog, like got. I don't know if it died or something like that, and she went on this fucking long tirade like it was the worst thing in the world on her show, like crying, and I'm like, dude, like there's a lot of bad things going on in the world. Like your like fucking designer dog is not like on the top of the list.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be one of the worst people in the business.
Yep.
Also, Anne Heche told me before she died that she's awful in bed. So, and she's selfish. That's the other thing.
She's selfish lover, yeah.
Yeah. And she just drove straight into a tree.
Yeah, she needs all the attention.
Anne Heche, but I will say this: she gets good blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just go around.
Is
Let's
it
keep
snake
going this
draft or
way.
we
Yeah,
go
no,
there?
we're not drafting.
We're not
You're good.
trying. It's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Bruce
you know.
Jenner. Bruce Jenner. What's her name now?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn Jenner. That person sucked before it became this celebrity. Then it drove into someone and killed a family of fucking people.
That's true.
I hate Bruce Jenner. I hated him before he became fucking Caitlyn. Fuck Bruce Jenner.
He was
Fuck
fast
Caitlyn
as
Jenner.
shit though back in the day.
Well, yeah, he was
Quick-
he's-
quick
that was
guy.
before the black guys
Quick
started
lady.
doing things. It tripped
Fast
him up.
lady.
No,
Woman of the year
decathlon-
at one point, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
decathlon
it's-
tripped people up though because it took
Time,
other
right?
skills that the
That's-
black
yeah.
fellas didn't have in their hood. They could win the races. They couldn't throw the javelin. They didn't have a discus. to
Doesn't
throw.
that suck? Like, I'm not trying to be a dickhead about it, but like, it does suck when you're like, it's like woman of the year. I always feel this way about like gay people must have been like with the LGBT. It's kind of simmered down, but like when I was really going hot, like with the trans and everything, it's like What us do? We were fighting in the fight for
yeah.
years.
There was people out there that would, like, gay people would defend it, like, whoa, we've been doing this shit for years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get us
That's
off the
fucked up.
acronym. Get
Yeah.
us out of here.
Yeah, it's too far.
Let's just drop. They can have their own acronym. Leave us out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gay. I'm just
Because it's
being
very
gay.
different than being gay. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a cheat code though that I discovered a couple of years ago, and I came out as queer on the podcast, and I'm a queer man, and this is what queer means now. Growing up, queer was gay. Queer was
Yeah.
no, not anymore. It's different.
What's it mean?
Just different. No, different.
That's what they
You're
say it
different.
means?
Queer means different. You have a septum piercing and blue hair. You're queer. I'm on the fucking.
That doesn't mean you're gay?
Nope, not anymore. Queer, lesbian,
What?
LGBTQ,
Could just mean you're a weirdo.
lesbian, gay, it's the LGB, bisexual, queer, trans. Okay, lesbian, gay, bisexual, all covered in the first three letters.
Yeah.
Queer just means different. I'm different. I'm
That's,
weird.
I'll tell you what, I think that's queer. I like that.
So listen, cheat code, queer. And
Yeah, so you're accepted.
I'm
No
part
one
of the
can.
acronym.
No one can fucking.
I'm a rainbow guy now. I got I got a flag. I got crosswalks everywhere. I'm fucking part of the crew. I'm fucking queer.
That's what you should call it. Call it Queer Fest.
That's in Boston right now. That's
Oh,
what
damn.
That's what Michelle
Got
Wu was
it.
doing. Yeah, she
Damn it.
stole that. Fucking bitch.
All right, Fitz.
I guess I'll stick with the current atmosphere and go JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah. It's
I
very...
fucking hate JoJo Siwa.
JoJo?
She's a dance.
She got the ponytail to
You know
the side.
Dance Moms?
Oh no, I know the name, but like
She's a girl from Dance Moms.
Okay.
Who got wicked famous as being a little kid dancer on Dance Moms.
Oh, okay.
And now she has like pop music and
Yeah.
she's non-binary or whatever she
Oh,
is.
she's one of them.
So that's what I mean. I stick with the LGBTQ
Oh, okay.
theme that we were going down with Ellen and then
And I'm queer.
yourself as
the most
queer,
woke show
and
I've
then
ever been on.
JoJo Siwa.
Also, back to being queer. If you beat me up, to hate crime.
Oh, obviously.
So good
Well,
luck. Good
obviously,
luck.
yeah.
Good luck. It's even better than being Jewish.
And you're disabled.
And yeah. Yeah, you'd also have to do it.
Hey, did you see Caitlyn Jenner golfing with a bunch of dudes? Did you see this?
No, she smoked the ball further than
No, so she's up at the tee box or whatever, and guy goes, "Hey, Caitlyn, do you miss peeing in the woods?" He turns around and she's like, "Wow, that was fucked up." He turns around and she's like, yeah. And he's like, "You know what? Kind of do." And I was like,
she get
"Oh, you
surgery?
fucking
You get the
weirdo."
full thing?
I think they just said it to be funny.
Just-
it was
yeah, joke,
hilarious.
yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking
I think she's still cocked up.
I think so
she's,
too,
she's
yeah.
bricked
She
up.
gets bricked up. Yeah. So at that party I was at
Best of
last
both
night,
worlds.
this dude was standing there, and the pleat in his pants looked like he had a fucking 15-inch dick. So I took a picture of it and I put it. I'll show you. It's fucking hilarious. But this
Guy just
dude,
loves cock.
This guy's gonna be all
tell
the
me you didn't
internet.
notice that.
What the
That's
fuck?
fucked.
That's
That was
not
a
real.
deal. Still
That's just the
wild,
pleat in his
dude.
pants. So I fucking cropped him out of it, and I was wearing the same colored shorts. So I said it was me.
All right, so I'm gonna break the circle of trust for a second.
okay.
There was a whole month where Ferg just kept sending who was it, Drake's
Drake's dick, yeah, huge dick.
He was just like, "Have you guys seen this?" And like hours later, he'd be like, "Have you guys seen Drake's dick?"
Well, it became
he was like hammered.
at first
He's like,
it became
"Did you
funny.
guys see how big this is?"
They had an elbow.
Yeah.
The dick was fucking. You've seen how big his dick. Like, it didn't make sense.
I never saw it.
It was soft.
It was
Yeah,
it was like he was just cranking one out for like his girl, like some girl that he was texting.
Yeah.
and Ferg,
screen recorded.
Ferg literally shared it like daily for like a month.
Oh, it became the group profile picture. Drake's Dick Appreciation Society was the name of the chat. You know, listen, I'm not afraid to appreciate a giant dick. I mean, that's something to be talked about.
Clip that, please. Clip that, please.
First reel.
First reel of the week.
Growing up, there was a kid that played football with us. That was a quiet, shy kid, but we had the shower together, and his dick was down to his knees. Of course, you talk about it.
Yeah,
And I ended up fixing him up with his current wife because of his giant cock. They were at Champions Pub. I was bartending. They were there together, not together, but the two groups mixed together. And I started making jokes about how big his dick was to her. She went home,
was like, "I'm in."
dropped her friends off, and came back.
Yeah.
They're fucking married right now.
Imagine being a shy kid with a hammer. Dude, I'm the way I am with the small one.
It's
If I had a hammer, I'd be out of control.
It's the one thing God didn't give me.
timeless tale of love, you know?
God gave me a lot. Big dick wasn't one of them.
All right, Danny.
We got a couple here. This is from my childhood, more or less, but the hate's still real. DJ Tanner from Full House.
Really?
Oh, fuck her.
Hate her
she's
fucking guts, dude.
Drunk driver.
I hate her fucking guts. I think I just hated the fact that her nickname was already DJ,
Yeah.
and everyone called her Deej.
Deej,
and
yeah.
it fucking bothered me. I'm like, just call it TJ. Deej.
It's syllable. Yep.
Have you watched the new Full
I
House?
have.
They're not bad.
I have.
And
Stephanie Rocket.
Big old.
Hey,
hell of a
talk about a comeback.
Yeah, crazy because she was not a
She
cute
was
like
she was on
adolescent,
Nass and
you know?
Kaz, bud. She was all
Oh,
bad.
yeah, she was a mess.
She came back with the fuck. She had them bitches on the
But
silences on those things.
Did you see
they're
how
fake.
she? Are they?
Yeah, they're fake.
Come on.
She bought those.
Don't
all right.
lie to me.
Jesus Christ. Punch in.
That's all right.
I'm sorry. I don't have a fucking. Every time someone gets a new set of fake tits, I get an alert.
No, you can't tell they're fake. You can't spot fake tits from a mile
she's
away.
in a fucking turtleneck every goddamn. What are you talking about?
I can tell you if tits are fake or real in 1 second.
Oh, here he goes.
On
Fucking Dr.
1
Tits.
second. Dr. Tits, that's right. 1
Tits.
second. It takes 1 fucking second to see him. They're too tall.
That's why he knew Drake's dick was real. He was
That's
like,
right.
yeah,
That's
I know.
a huge
it's fucking
dog.
real.
I'm a
He's like
tit.
Drake's not cheating.
That's right.
So the
Using
best part of
extends.
that was that
Oh, you almost said it.
Stephanie became a DJ. She was a famous DJ,
Oh, yes.
and she called herself DJ Tanner. How sick was that? Not
That is
Deej.
sick.
Yeah, fucking
Deej
Deej. dude.
Tanner.
I hate her face. It looks fucking. It's like, ugh, I hate her.
All right, I'm going with my number one. Everybody knows what it is. It's not a draft, but I've said it a million times. I mean, I don't even have to say it. You can say it for me. Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I listen.
He's a 0.
He's one of the worst. He's a guy.
He's at church right now. It's Sunday.
Yeah, and he beat the shit out of an Asian.
Bless
Everybody
up.
forgets that, by the
An
way.
Asian
Beat
or
the
Asian?
Asian. Beat the bag out of him, like for no reason. He was probably yelling
Oh,
like
what
Danny.
the fuck, Mark? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck on me?
Stop.
He like
Mark,
pimps
no.
that Hollow, whatever that app is he has now for like going to church on the weekends and shit. Like you haven't seen that?
Hell of an actor.
You haven't seen that?
You ever see him in those movies? He's so good.
What movie is he good in? Other than Boogie Nights, which they made him. But why? My theory on Boogie Nights, they're like, we need a dummy to play John Holmes.
That movie's
He's dummy.
phenomenal.
It's one of the best movies of all
And
time,
it's
but he
his-
plays a dummy.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
saying
not
is-
acting.
That's
You know what's going to happen out of this conversation, right? But did you see his dick?
Yeah, how
Did
about
you
that
see his
hog?
dick?
That was fake too.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, I know fake dicks, real dicks, fake tits, fake real.
all right. So what movies do you think he's good in? He is good in
Fear.
a few comedy movies.
Fear.
I think.
Ted.
Ted is great. Ted, I thought
Ted's
he was
okay.
good.
It's a movie for dumb people, but it's
I
fine.
fucking love Ted. I'm in.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Sign me
Let's
up.
be dumb. Ted's awesome.
I just think he's a fraud. I actually
The
should say that.
Departed?
I've
Love
listen.
Departed.
I've enjoyed plenty of his films. I don't particularly find him to be the best part of like The Departed, but like
Four brothers.
Four Brothers, obviously
What a
legendary.
fucking.
They weren't really
Sweet
brothers though, right?
He's good in Basketball Diaries. Great in Basketball
Yeah,
Diaries.
the guy's a hell of an actor. He's an asshole.
Yeah, but he's an asshole.
He's an
Yeah,
asshole.
like he pimps his fucking app all the time on the fucking Christian app or what a Catholic app he does.
6th Sense when he shoots
Catholics.
Bruce Willis.
That's not him. That's his
spoiler
brother.
alert.
That's Donnie.
Yeah, he lost like 60 pounds for a 30-second role.
Spoiler. Come on.
All right, and by the way, when this came up when we did live at the Dot Tavern, like his cousin host trivia night, and you started, I think it was you, would kind of get me going on. I'm like, yeah, I'm good with him now. I'm like, let's move on to the next subject. I'm like
I'm like, Brendan, you wanna talk
Wayne
shit in
Wahlberg's at the
Dorchester?
bar, just waiting to fucking break my nose, you know. All right, Ferg.
My next pick is someone that I don't think anyone understands why I hate this person. She is an actress. She's been in really good movies like Indiana Jones.
The original.
Yep. Scrooged.
Okay.
Karen Allen.
Wow.
Every
I don't even know who that
time
is.
I see Karen Allen on a screen, I want to fucking smush her face and kill her. She ruins every scene
gotta
she's
look
in.
her up.
She calls fucking him Lumpy and Scrooged.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
his ex-girlfriend.
Is she in Jurassic Park?
She's also in one of my favorite movies of all time from back in the day, The Wanderers. Remember
She's
The
in Animal
Wanderers?
House.
It's about these high school gangs that get in a big brawl at the
Oh,
end.
yeah, I know what you're talking
She
about.
ruins that fucking movie. Every scene she's in, it's ruined.
She's in Parenthood, right?
I don't know. I hate her.
I like Parenthood.
I hate her. I love her movies. She sucks.
Here's a weird thing. Back in
Fucking,
the 80s,
oh, I hate her.
like you didn't have to be that hot to be like a leading woman.
She was ugly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those leading women like weren't smoking hot. You know what I mean? Like they were like kind of normal looking people.
Andy McDowell had yellow teeth.
That's what I'm saying. Andy McDowell's a perfect example of this, right?
The
Like,
exception to that rule is Bonnie Hunt.
obviously.
Fuck that.
Smoking hot.
That was as hot as Bonnie Hunt was one of his hottest
Absolute
women.
gas can.
Wow.
She's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I
She's
think
like
that's
Stephanie
fine.
Tanner's
I
mom.
hate Karen Allen.
Like I said, this doesn't have to be because they're a bad person. You just
I
hate
hate
their
her.
guts.
Yeah, you just
She
wanna
comes on the
punch.
screen, I want to fucking turn the TV off.
All right, Fitz.
Taylor Swift.
T Swizzle?
I hate Taylor Swift.
My girl.
You don't mean that.
I do. I don't like her. And I don't like
were both
Travis Kelce either.
You know, she bonuses out her whole entire team like hundreds of thousands of
Why
dollars.
would you
like,
hate her? She's a good person.
Everybody
I
works
don't
on
know.
it.
She's probably a great person.
No
Just like
bum,
you
though.
don't like that
She got
old
no
lady.
bum.
you just
Karen Allen's
said.
a Karen Allen's a
Old
cunt.
lady.
Yeah, whoever that old lady
she's
is
a
that you
cunt.
hate.
Taylor
Yeah,
Swift's
I
awesome.
don't
I'm a
like
Swiftie.
Taylor Swift is probably a great person. Like you said, she
Yeah,
she
just- you don't
tips
like
her
her.
people. I don't like her, and I hate fucking Travis Kelce, and
What about
I wish
music?
both of
So
them would
good.
never. I'm not a huge fan.
love her.
You know who I like? Miley. I'm a Miley.
I'm a big
I-
Miley
All right, so
guy.
here's my thing. And
No
Ferg,
problem with that.
well, now you have a daughter, obviously. Everybody here has a daughter.
You're the worst.
I'll say this. She's a pretty good role model for girls as far as they come these days. Just throw her
Swift?
ass out like everywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking
Taylor?
Yeah, talking about
Well, she
like
has no ass.
WAP.
I said
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
No,
She's-
I
you
got
understand what I'm
completely
saying?
She's a
ignored.
beanpole.
She's got no bum.
Yeah.
They're all bums.
Yeah, well, I mean, lots of white chicks don't have bumps.
I know, but you can put a
Me,
level
you
on
don't
that
have
thing.
bumps.
No, zero.
Yeah.
Brianna Chicken Fry.
Nobody ever.
The American benchcraft belt is saving our ass right now. Because if
Taylor
we didn't have
Swift-
that belt on, these things are coming fresh
Taylor
off.
Swift and Brianna Chicken Fry could probably hold a man better if they had better asses.
That's true. That's fair.
I've stood behind
What's
that
ironic
for
is
years.
Travis Kelce acts black but likes a white one with no ass.
Yeah,
And did you see his ex-girlfriend?
fraud.
Rocket.
Really?
Black girl.
You ever watch
Beautiful.
this reality
Absolutely
show?
beautiful. No.
Oh, I did.
I would never.
Chasing
Was it
Kelce.
with him and his brother?
His brother's awesome.
His brother was
Jason is awesome.
Yeah.
No, his brother was on as his advisor. It was a dating show on VH1 back when they were doing like fucking
What?
Rock of Love and shit. Then a season of Travis Kelce as the hot guy with the girls in the house.
But
singing.
he wasn't even like remotely
Really?
attractive then. The haircut is what did it. When
don't
he got
know.
the fade is when that's when he was invited to the
I
cookout.
don't know what happened, but he was on this show called Chasing Kelce. Or Catching Kelce.
That's fucking
And his
crazy.
brother was on as his advisor. It was fucking
One
tremendous.
thing people might not know about Ferg is a pop culture fucking
Fanatic?
junkie.
I'm also
he
a big
watches.
reality show guy,
He
yeah.
watches everything, dude.
You watch like Vanderpump Rules and shit?
Not that one, but I watch a lot of those things. Yeah.
Like, I don't watch any of that shit.
He'll be texting us and he's like, "Oh, you guys know that the Grammys are on tonight," and I'm like, "The fuck? I don't even have.
I hate award shows.
I don't even have 4, 5, and 7. Fucking,
Betsy doesn't have any
and he's
TV.
like, I don't have TV, and he's like, "The Grammys are on. You guys watching
Big
this?"
Oscars guy, and also
Oscars.
Golden Globes, my favorite. Oh,
Yeah,
that's my
dude,
favorite
loves
one.
award show.
All right,
Anything with
what?
celebrities.
Real quick,
he's just
last
like-
two ads, then we'll do a few more of these, then we'll do Patreon.
Yep.
Ben Franklin Print Company, a shared fucking between F Buddies podcast. By the way, listen to F Buddies, Mike and Andy, the food show you deserve.
Yes.
Listen to that.
Almost talk about food once in a while.
Ben, yeah, every once in a while they talk
F
about
is
a
for
piece of
food.
food. The F is for food.
fuck.
That's the irony. Is there's no food in the show. All right, so I like the fact that you do it on a Tuesday night, by the way, because I never have anything going on. So I'm like, I'll pop it in there on a fucking Tuesday. You know what I mean?
I see
you guys
your
get the
name pop up.
rundown now. You know?
Yeah, Mike's pretty technically savvy.
It's nice.
It was Mike's idea, so he could close the show and see you next Tuesday every time.
Not true. That's incorrect.
That was a joke.
That's factually incorrect, though.
It was a joke.
Well, we do close the show.
See you next Tuesday.
But that was a joint idea.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean
used
not
to do
to
it on- we used to do
take
it on-
credit from
we
you.
used to do it on Wednesdays.
Steam coming out of Ferg's ears right now.
He's like,
Ferg is like, I
He's like,
didn't
I'm
see
the-
him. I haven't
he's
seen
like-
him speechless all day.
He's like, I'm the fucking brains of this operation.
He's gonna
Mike
be
didn't
white
think of that.
knuckles the
I'm
ride
the-
home.
I'm the creative. Mike's the tech guy. It's a nice team.
Yeah.
Nice squad. I like Mike's skill.
Wow, that joke hit a nerve.
Holy shit.
Boy, I felt like somebody just came
See
out
you
as
later,
gay.
moderator.
He's making notes right now. He's like, take Fitzy off the mod chat.
I love it. I love it. I forgot where I was
Ben
going.
Franklin
That was so
Print
awkward.
Company?
Joe
Ben
Ben
Frank.
Joe Ben Frank, yeah. Ben Franklin Print Company. They do everything for Ferg. Every two shirts that you see there, of these two Irish soccer shirts that are legit. Those are by Ben Frank, right? Bad Day to Be a Beef. Pulling the Cork podcast classic, PTC classic.
I actually switched my material because of this shirt.
Yeah.
It's
I,
awesome,
I
right?
said, Joe, I want that material.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's like what, 50 cents more or something like that.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude,
cares.
it's so nice. The
So
next
much
levels.
nicer.
So that we're getting that. We're doing a new logo for and Ferg. We go on for you. We're doing a new logo for the golf tournament instead of the PGA Tour, PTC 2025.
PGA whore.
Yeah, exactly. Ben Franklin Print Company. They do everything you want. They're in Middleton, Mass. BenFranklinPrintCo.com. Follow them on Instagram. We share this stuff all the time. Tell me you're a corker, you get 10% off. I would advise get a price, then tell me you're a corker if I'm you. Just kidding around. No, but tell
I
me
know
you're a
one
corker.
person who tried to do both.
No.
Oh yeah, I know one. You know one person real well who tried to do both.
Really?
He double dipped, and then he had them design everything for him, and then brought the design to someone else.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna guarantee he left the voicemail today.
Felt like this reckoning was coming at some point.
There's someone that listens to, listens to you, hate listens to me, and Is obsessed with me.
Yeah, look at this kid, Danny. He's got the third shirt in the bar that we should have on. He's watching the handball classic here right
He's
now.
bricked up.
Hold on. Holy shit.
Talk about a kid who'd fit
What
right
a
in
cock
the.
on that kid. That's his cup. That's his
Talk about a kid who'd fit in the beast.
That's fake.
Ugly as a fucking day is long.
I'm actually pretty good at handball if you guys
And
want.
lastly,
Oh, here we go. What can't you do?
Go on a diet.
lastly, Tedco. The Bennett construction process they're doing Fitzy's house right now. It's gonna be beautiful. They got windows in there. You can develop film too. They got a private film room, film development room. Will Noonan knows all about it. 617-996-6827. Admin at tedcocm.com. Talk to my good buddy Ted. As I like to say, get in bed with Ted. He's the best in the business. He does it all. All right, Danny, one more from you, one more from me. We'll do voicemails, then we'll go to Patreon.
Cool. Back to my list.
By the way, I want to talk to you on Patreon about you're doing a lot of AI, chat GPT stuff.
Yeah.
I'm fucking around a little bit.
Yeah, it's fun.
I want to talk to you about it. It is fun.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned for the future.
We're just making memes.
I understand that, but I want to litigate that on
Yeah, there's issues. I mean, they're learning a lot. My ChatGPT talks to me like we're friends now.
Same.
We are pals. We're boys.
Yeah, let's
Calls
all
me
right, let's
brother.
save it. Let's save it. I want to talk to you about it because you're good at it. Go ahead.
I mean, I got a whole list here, but you said one more. I feel like I have to bring in a Puerto Rican woman into this. Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, this was Tess told me it was her
Jennifer
first one.
Lopez. You want to talk about someone that fell from the graces to me in the 90s, and I was like, wow, this girl is absolutely stunning. And then Ben Affleck has seen multiple times how this will ruin someone's lives.
That
And
poor bastard.
It's the best.
She's also an alien, though, right?
she is not real.
No,
I mean,
There's no way her
can't
ass is
age.
still real.
She's an age.
you can't date everybody. Chen.
She's got to be doing like the what do they call it? Like adrenochrome, where you like eat the blood of the babies.
No, she's not
Yeah.
human.
You think she's actually like?
No, I think
AI?
there's a handful of people in this world
that are aliens.
they're not human.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise isn't human.
Fuck Tom Cruise, bro. He should have been on my list. Scientologist.
He's a
fucking
piece of shit, but his movies are fucking phenomenal.
Fuck him
That
and
man
his
might be
muses.
the greatest filmmaker, actor in movie history.
He's not, but okay.
He's up. He's
Fuck Tom Cruise.
Well,
bro.
I will say this.
who's better than Tom Cruise?
All right. I'm gonna
Everybody.
I'm gonna,
Quality films.
Will
consistent.
Smith.
I'm gonna stay with Ferg for one thing on this because it always cracked me the fuck up.
Tom Cruise's
Wait, Tom
fucking
Cruise-
Irish accent. That's fun.
When Tom Cruise decided to actually do daring movies, which he doesn't do anymore, when he did Magnolia and he plays the guy who like is like the fucking sex guru type guy. You ever seen Magnolia?
I don't think I've seen
Paul
that,
Thomas
no.
Anderson movie. He did Boogie Nights. He's unbelievable in it. And then when I heard an interview with Paul Thomas Anderson, who never does interviews, the guy goes, "So Cruise," and Paul Thomas Anderson just goes, Cruise. He goes, "He's the king." He says, "He's the king."
He is the king.
Like, dude, he's a psychopath. He's a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
But like, I think he's fucking like, if he wants to do it, he can do it good. The problem is, I think Tom Cruise should have taken more chances, done more interesting roles.
Sure.
And he just does Mission Impossible.
Did you like Vanilla Sky?
Love it.
I thought Vanilla Sky was unbelievable.
Hold on. What's his cameo in Tropic Thunder?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Greatest
That's
cameo
what I'm
movie
talking
history.
about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then the fact he's not even in the credits.
Oh,
He's
really?
uncredited. He did not.
Yeah.
He didn't want it to be leaked. He was in the movie. It was just I want to do this character with huge fucking hands.
Yeah.
And no credit, nothing, no money, just fucking. And don't ever like that's cool shit.
That
right
is
there.
funny.
It
And he was
sick.
the best part of the movie. One of the best parts. That and the blackface.
I actually think that movie is so underrated.
Oh, it's
like,
great.
It's so fucking good.
It's great.
It's quotable.
It's
It's quotable daily.
It's unbelievable. All right, I'll end it on a quick one. Diddy. I mean, we don't have to really litigate that. I think everybody
he's on my
knows.
list, on my list.
Everybody knows why he's the fucking worst of the business.
Can we get to throw Kanye in there too for grins?
Yeah.
as a
All
group-
right.
as a group choice?
Quick run of just throw the names out.
Kanye done.
Yeah. Who else you got?
Well, I got John Travolta.
Jen McCabe.
She's not famous.
She's a
Famous
famous
now.
Chris Martin from Coldplay.
He sucks.
I fucking
Gwyneth
hate him.
Paltrow,
Oh.
when she came on her her tour because she was getting bad press, she went on Stern. She was like, "Yeah, every once in a while when your husband's down in the dumps, you got to blow him, you know." And I'm like, "Dude, you don't blow anybody. Everybody knows that about you."
Whoopi, Goldberg, Lizzo.
Awful
people.
Awful people.
Jamel Hill.
Yep.
Wow, we just went off on black women.
Ryan Seacrest is a white man for you.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Max Kellerman.
Blake Lively on a recent shit.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
That's wild.
fucked
Who's
up.
the one
Yeah.
that, Dr. Phil's one of the fucking worst humans. Although I was
stinks.
watching Dr. Phil yesterday for the first time in years. My mother's in
Of course
town.
you were.
My mother's in town.
Yeah.
And I come downstairs and she's watching Dr. Phil. was fascinated. I was locked in for an hour. I'm like, this guy with OCD is going to figure it out. He's going to get there. Well, you got it. Oh, fuck, I can't do Dr. Phil.
Stephen A. Smith.
He never bothered me.
Chris Jenner, by the way, knew the fucking sex tape was out there and let it go out there and got paid for it, by the way.
Yeah.
Behind
Good
the scenes,
mom.
Ray J took that.
Ray J.
Honestly,
Speaking of nice dicks, Ray J, great dick.
Jesus Christ.
Ferg
Great
loves.
dick.
Ferg loves a good
Loves a good
cock.
dick.
Yeah.
Listen, I can appreciate a good dick. You can't appreciate a good dick. What's wrong with you guys? Grow up.
That's where Ferg's like, I don't
What's your
really.
thoughts on
I
Johnny
can't-
Sins?
He goes,
Oh, that guy, fuck that guy. I don't like him at all. He's too aggressive.
I love how Ferg's like,
Settle down, buddy.
I can't appreciate like a handsome man, but I love a good dick.
Give me the girth.
Does that make me gay? I like dick, but not guys.
He's like, he's
I
not
don't want to make
handsome.
out with you.
I
I just want to
like
look
it.
at his
I appreciate it. That's
Ferg,
a
is
nice
that guy
dick.
handsome? I don't know. Drop his shorts.
Well, that's a nice dick.
Show me his dick, I'll tell you.
We don't do
He's like-
foreskins. We don't do that. No.
How about A-Rod?
His dick? I don't think it's pretty bad. It's small. I hate
Oh,
it.
by the way, real quick, Danny, I forgot to say this. Free shout out. Oft listener of the show,
Yep.
Tim Brown.
Yeah.
Gave us,
the football player?
No. Melrose guy. Owns Met Pipe.
Give us a bunch of stickers.
Gave us a bunch of stickers.
Sweet.
I got some stickers for you.
Sweet.
And did we talk about Rob Waddle last week on the show?
No.
I got a real quick story. This and then
Rob
this guy,
Waddle.
Rob Waddle, he's a Malton cop, great guy. Went to high
Listens
school.
every week.
Real quick, went to a party the other night. The girls don't listen, so I feel like I can say this. Two girls I went to high school with, who were two of the hottest girls in the grade. I'm like, oh, I saw Robbie Waddle the other night. Like, holy shit! Like they almost fucking. There's a slip and slide in the place. So shout out to Rob, by the way. Hadn't seen him in like 20 years. He's the fucking best. All right, we got voicemails. I feel like one of these might ignite some flames.
It's okay. I'll be flaming.
Yo.
Speaking of flaming,
I was on the Flames.
Two shitsies in one episode. What a real treat for America. Shocking death. I got Baby G and Hardball.
Oh, this is from last
If you didn't cry for
You didn't
that,
get it
you
in
just
time.
don't have a soul. Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
2 for 2.
Ned Stark. Brody in Homeland.
Ooh,
Zoe
that's
Barnes, Kate Mara in House of Cards.
good one. Push in front of the
It's-
train.
I mean, Will Smith, obviously a top 10 actor of all time, so we got to give him some credit.
Awful.
But when he kills his dog in I Am Legend, that was pretty shocking too. And then Charlie from Lost. Well, okay, everyone was dead the whole time, so I guess everyone from Lost. But what are you gonna do? See ya.
That was good.
Evan, yeah.
Yeah, it was from last week. It was while we were recording. he
Did
said it.
anyone mention Keanu Reeves' dog?
I did. I had it on my list.
John Wick, yeah.
Big
thanks.
list on the show, huh?
What's up,
Read your list,
fucking
too.
teabaggers? You guys are the best threesome I know. This one goes out to Fitzy. Fitzy, you were 2 years old when that fucking movie came out, Never Ending Story. You were rubbing shit on your face the same age I was. How do you guys not cry when Auntie from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids died? Jesus fucking Christ. I'll leave this short. Have a good golf tournament, guys.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that was. Yeah,
Who the fuck cried at Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
I don't know, but there you go.
Watch that movie.
Thanks for saying we're the greatest
Hey,
threesome.
it's Joey from Good Morning Gloucester. I have a beef-related question.
Ooh.
We get two beef places in Gloucester. One shaves their beef super, super, super thin, and one is actually complete opposite, super thick, kind of stringy, kind of when you take a bite, it doesn't kind of separate. Is there a happy medium, or which do you prefer? Super thin sliced beefs, thick sliced beefs, or somewhere in the middle?
Well, Ferg prefers thick cocks from Drake. I would say thin beef,
Thin.
right?
Across the board.
Thin to win, yeah.
Gotta go
But,
thin.
but you don't
super
want
thin.
mush.
But you don't want thick.
If you go too mushy, yeah, I would rather mushy than
Thick.
thick.
Because like you got a Kelly's belt, and it's like,
Yeah, it's tough.
all right, here's the one we'll see. I don't even know what it says, and I don't think it says anything bad. I'll just say that.
Yo!
Gross.
It's your man Adam Jumptown. Guys, once again, we ain't marketing enough to know what we're talking about on a voicemail, but you know I'll never let you down. Guys, I want to tell you about the experience I had yesterday at Modern Butcher. Finally was able to get down there and see what the hype was all about, and it was real, the real deal. Hats off to the team. They had about 5 or 6 people just behind the scenes, just for the North Shore beef preparation and executing alone. That right there tells you the quality that they're putting out And at the rate they were putting them out, which was, 15 to 18 beats per 7 minutes. We don't know, but we do. But a little birdie came and told me, some people go in there and they fucking only eat half of the sandwich and they fucking pawn the rest off to their daughter or whoever they're lingering along with them. And it's like, yo, you gotta finish the thing like a fucking beef champion. Like you know what the fuck you're talking about. You back it up with your actions. Anyway, anywho, we don't know what we do. It's your man Adam just jumped down. Go fuck yourself, Ferg.
I'll address.
Wait, is that directed at you?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, I didn't know.
No,
that.
I got, I was in there one hungover morning and I chugged a beer and I was feeling awful. I looked like Danny after his fucking mayo incident. I was very queasy.
Yeah.
And I actually threw up in the bathroom at Modern after chugging a beer. I was hungover, I was fucked.
That
and then,
bad?
yeah, and the sandwich came out and I wasn't feeling it. And then the door bouncer, Dougie, he goes, you couldn't finish? And I go, I'm not feeling fucking good right now. I'm legit sick. I did a shot of whiskey with the crew before they opened. Then I chugged a beer. It's fucking 10 in the morning.
Usually that would settle you.
No, it fucked my stomach up. And sorry, I didn't finish the fucking beef. You have Down syndrome. Who gives a fuck?
I had no clue that.
I didn't know that even happened.
I definitely didn't know.
I didn't know that story.
Doug,
How did that come up?
How did he know that story?
Because Doug, the beer bouncer, must have told him. The beef bouncer must have told him. He's the door guy. Doug, he betrayed me.
Is he buddies with Doug?
No, I am, but Doug's buddies with everybody. Doug's the man.
Talking out of school.
Yeah, so I didn't know that story.
Yeah,
I didn't know that story at all. I had no idea it was about you.
I didn't finish my lunch beef
I
today.
thought when he started talking about Bond Butcher, I thought he was going to make fun of us for skipping the line or something like that.
That's what I thought he was.
Yeah.
Like legit, I didn't finish my beef today.
All right, so Ferg, where can people find everything on North Shore Beefs?
At North Shore Beefs on Instagram,
Instagram.
at North Shore Beefs on Facebook. There's a page, there's a group. At North Shore Beefs on TikTok. You can fucking email me if you want. North Shore Beefs. I don't fucking. You can NorthShoreBeefsMerch.com. We're everywhere.
Any of these younger influencer guys that you've had on the page going to stick around? You think?
The page is a weird place. People come and go.
Yeah.
And luckily, there's always someone coming.
Mikey P's here for the long
Yeah,
haul.
Mikey P is great. He's a good kid. I like him.
What did you eat today, sir?
Oh, he's the best.
yeah.
He's awesome.
You know what?
He's always.
He's been my
What, the
favorite.
page?
He's been,
Yeah,
been
he's
my,
good.
been my favorite Instagram influencer for years because he tells the truth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. There's that other fucking cunt from around here. I don't even say his name, but everything's the best. Everything's the best it's ever been. This is the best. This is the best. And no, not everything's the best.
So I guess what we had on What Do You Eat Today, sir, like he was saying, Mike was saying, like, he tells him, like, yeah, you can pay me, I'll do a review, but like I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think. Like,
Exactly.
Not gonna bullshit it.
And also, not every review is paid, which I like about him. And I'll take paid content for Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'll never review it because I don't get paid for reviews. It's a little wrinkle I've found.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, not everything's perfect.
Well, I mean, listen.
And money, that's not enough money to me to lie. It's not like it's thousands of millions of dollars. It's fucking
No.
a couple $100.
But if
Not
somebody wants
mine.
an ad on something, it's like, why wouldn't you help? As long as they're not a fucking shit show and
Yeah.
fucking stink, you know what
Like
I mean?
the place Royal and Stoneham paid me to help them.
Yeah.
They paid for advice.
Consultancy.
Consultant. Yeah, I took the money.
Yeah.
And now they're slinging fucking heaters.
Yeah.
He was just there.
Yeah. Exactly. It works out.
Mike was just there.
Yeah.
Worked out for them.
Yeah. Have you tried it?
I have.
I've been a
years
Royal.
ago.
Yeah.
Years ago, but I haven't.
I haven't tried it
Anthony used to own
recently.
Royal.
Yep.
Anthony from
Oh,
Anthony
really?
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
they were bad, and then you got them on track, basically. The page got them
So
on track.
Anthony owned Royal, then sold it to the guy who runs it now, an Albanian dude, and he's fucking wicked nice guy.
Yeah.
And now they're on track.
Once Anthony got rid of Royal, Anthony's went up
course,
in quality
yeah.
because he could focus on Anthony's.
Yeah.
And that's when they started slinging.
Anthony
Yeah.
used to be a Londi's.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
He
that.
bought that from Ted Londy and didn't want to have that stigma of taking over for Ted when you kind of, if you fuck it up or whatever, you don't have to say. So he changed to Anthony's.
Yeah.
That was a Londi's. That's one of the original Londi's. And Ramsey from Ramsey's used to work there.
Love Ramsey.
Who is the guy? Oh, we
Fucking
can't say
love
it. I was
Family
gonna take-
Tree.
I'm trying to think of the guy whose name.
Beef Family Tree.
We'll talk about it later.
Laganakis?
No. That one, no. But I'm talking about a guy that is not favorable in the community anymore. I don't want to blow anybody's spot up. All right.
Well, Adam, jump
Follow
down.
North Shore Beef. Follow North Shore Beefs everywhere. Right. Join the page. Fitzy, if you get kicked off, it's probably Fitzy who did it to you, or Matt West, or Ferg,
It's me.
or Billy,
Oh,
or
Billy,
Jack.
Billy doesn't.
Jack.
Jack.
Or
Oh, it's
Jack.
Jack. Oh,
Jack's
it's definitely
ruthless,
Jack.
dude.
Jack runs. Yeah, he rules with an iron fist.
Yeah, Jack likes booty.
But yeah, just stay within the lanes. You can see Danny on there. You can see everybody. It's the best. It's the best food page in the business, as far as I'm concerned.
It's the most honest
I've
one.
been a member for I think 5 or 6 years now.
I was with the founding member last night.
Who?
The first member of the page ever besides me. Brian Doherty, one of the moderators' wife, Naomi.
That's
the
right.
party I was at last night, she was there. I'm like, number one.
There you
First on
go.
the list.
Nice.
She accepted it first.
All right, we'll be back. Listen to F Buddies. Check out No Show Beefs. And yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Peace. Bye.